Hey guys, it's me again, the Unique Goddess, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. Okay, so for today's topic, I've decided to go with something a little bit more fun and entertaining. Okay, so we're going to go with a celebrity tarot reading, a celebrity relationship tarot reading, okay? And this is only for entertainment purposes only. I don't know any of these people personally. I don't have any hidden agendas about them whatsoever. And I'm just using my cards today to just explore what my cards have to say about their connections because, a lot of people want to know. Like, a lot of people are interested in these particular celebrities and their relationships, okay? So I have, three different couples here. All right. So the first couple that I have is Travis Hunter and his now wife, Liana Lenny. Okay, I believe that's how you say her last name, Lenny or Lenny. Okay, so they're married now, so yeah, them. Okay, and then we have, for pile 2, we have Cardi B and her new fling, which is Stefan Diggs. So Cardi B and Stefan Diggs. Okay. And for pile 3, we have Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa. Okay, so Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre, that's for pile 3. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, choose your celebrity couple or couples, and I will definitely be back with those readings. All right, so pile 1, you've chosen Travis Hunter and Liana Lenny. So this is going to be the reading for this celebrity couple. Perfect. All right. So I have these two different decks here. This one we're going to use to find out what his feelings are, and the pink one we're going to use to find out what her feelings are. Okay? So let me just split the deck. And I just want to remind you all that this is just for entertainment purposes only. So I don't want you guys to go off and take this reading and be like, oh, the Unique Goddess said this and this and this about their relationship, so it must be true. I'm not doubting the efficacy of my cards, but I'm just saying that energies can change, and especially since I don't know these people, I haven't really tapped into the energies, so therefore I'm just going to use my cards to see what they say. This is just something meant to be fun and entertaining, okay? All right, so when it comes to Travis Hunter, when it comes to his relationship with his now wife, how does he feel in this connection? Please show us with these cards, how does Travis Hunter feel in this connection? How does Travis Hunter feel in his connection with his now wife? Show us how he feels. All right, this one came out. It says competition, enemy, clever, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Wow, that's interesting. I'm going to keep it on this side because he's on the left, so I'm just going to put it on this side to represent him. So that's very interesting. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So he might be feeling pursued by someone else. There may be someone else, like another woman, who is pursuing him. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. And we got keys on a ring. Yep. It says many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So it looks like someone who he may have had, you know, maybe a one night stand, or she was just, you know, she was like a side chick. She was like one of his many options. Maybe she's pursuing him. Maybe she's now on his trail. Maybe she's like trying to come back into the picture now that she knows that he's married. You know, some women are like that, okay? Some women are like that. Some women are just like, oh, really? Oh, you're married now? Okay, well, we'll see about that. You know, so maybe that's what's going on. Maybe he's being pursued by another woman who he used to be with. Okay, can you please give us more information when it comes to Travis Hunter? Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable and boundaries. Okay, so we have two cards here and both of them have snake on it. The snake and then girl with the snake. Okay. So when it comes to his feelings, okay, not only is he being pursued by someone that he used to date, but it looks like he's feeling like he's being charmed or used. Okay, he looks like he is. I mean, it seems like he's like an empath, and there's a narcissist that is charming or using him. That's what he feels. Now, it could be this other woman here. Okay, bottom of the deck, it says wedding rings in the reverse. It says union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Okay, so that's in the reverse. So whoever this other woman is, I mean, it's definitely someone who he had a fling with in the past, but it seems like she's kind of she's really affecting his connection, okay? She's trying to get them to break up. So maybe there are problems in the relationship so far, okay? I'm going to get some clarification on this, okay? All right, so let me just separate the deck. Sorry. Let's do that again. All right, so Spirit, when it comes to what are Travis, we've got the Queen of Swords, okay? So when I see the Queen of Swords here, I mean, this particular Queen of Swords, I see an envious woman, okay? It seems like she's envious. It seems like she may be a little bit malicious, but she's also sad, okay? She's sad. She's trying to hide her feelings, and she also has ulterior motives. She's pretending that she's reading the book, when in actuality, she's looking over at someone in the distance, and she has a sad look on her face, and she's trying to hide her expression, of course. She's trying to hide her expression. So I don't know who this woman is, okay, who this Queen of Swords is, but there's a Queen of Swords there who, like, I feel like she's sad. She's sad, she's envious, and she's very intelligent. The Queen of Swords is always intelligent, and there's something about truth here. Like, this is someone, I'm guessing that she may feel that he went off and married her, and she may feel that he's not living in his truth. Okay, we've got the Star at the bottom of the deck, and we've got Knight of Wands. Okay, so she may think that he made the wrong decision, like he made a hasty decision. Look, Six of Cups in the reverse. Okay, she's a past love. The High Priestess in the reverse. Queen of Wands and Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so this is definitely someone from his past. She feels that he didn't follow his intuition. Like, she feels like She feels like he's not living in his truth in this connection, okay? And I feel like with the Queen of Wands coming out in the upright, she's using all sorts of devices to try to get this person's attention, okay? Queen of Wands is usually very attractive, very sexual, okay? But she's also very magical as well, especially when you see her with the High Priestess in the reverse, okay? This person could be using, you know, their magic, okay? And I'm not saying that she is a witch. Everyone has natural magic to them, okay? Somebody could just look at someone and make a wish, and boom, next thing you know, it goes off into the universe and there's power behind it. That everyone has a natural magic. So she could be using some form of natural magic or whatever type of magic she may be using to try to attract him, because she's someone from the past. And she definitely, I feel like she's sad to see him move on, and she feels like he's living a lie in that connection, okay? She feels like he was hasty, like he did it without thinking, okay? And then yes, Seven of Swords, okay? So yeah, I just feel like this the other woman is, I feel like that's who that is, the other woman there, okay? She wants his attention. She's trying to get it, okay? Either by, you know, using sex, her body, or even magic, or both. And yeah, she definitely wants to be back with him because she feels like he's not living his truth. She feels like there's not true love there, okay? We've got Nine of Wands. So he could be resisting her. Okay, he could be putting up his barriers and trying to resist her, etc. Ace of Cups in the reverse, okay? And then Eight of Swords, yeah, so he is resisting her. He's afraid, okay? He doesn't want to move forward with her. He doesn't want a new beginning in love with her, okay? So yes, he's kind of running from her, okay? All right, please give us some clarification for this girl with the snake card when it comes to what are Travis Hunter's feelings in his connection with his new wife, Liana Lenny. Yeah, he's happy. He's happy. He's like really happy in his connection with her, okay? He's really happy, kind of like a child, kind of like a naive child, okay? And yeah, he's fighting off any attacks, any opposition that comes towards him, because yeah, he feels like, you know, this is where he wants to be. This is his wife. This is his twin flame or his soulmate. He feels like it's a very solid foundation. And yeah, he doesn't want anyone to come in between that or to affect that in any way, okay? All right, so let's get into her feelings right now. But yeah, there is someone else there who is trying to get him back, okay? One of his exes, someone that he used to date, and she wasn't even, like it wasn't even a serious connection, okay? But she feels, I mean, it wasn't to him. It wasn't a serious connection to him, but she feels probably that it was. And she's trying to get him back. She feels like their connection, like it's not true love. She feels like he doesn't really love her, like he just made a decision, probably based on sex or probably based on physical attraction, but she feels like he didn't think it out. Like, you know, it may have happened like quickly, suddenly, whatever, but she just feels like, you know, that's not real. What me and you had was real, and I want you back, and I'm going to try by any means necessary to get you back, okay? But he's like, no. This is my wife. I love her. I'm happy with her. I'm not gonna, you know, so as we can see, like he's trying to run away, okay? And she's trying to, okay, anyways. So Spirit, when it comes to Liana Lenny or Liana Lenny, please show us what are her feelings in this connection, in her marriage with Travis Hunter. How does she feel about her connection with Travis Hunter? What are Liana's feelings? What does she feel in her connection with him? Oopsie. Once again, we have the snake. All right, so she probably knows. I feel like she knows about the other woman. We also have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it, okay? And then we have, once again, the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder, the other woman, and then stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack, okay? So that, that shows me, I feel like she's aware of the other woman, okay? Because when I saw the Queen of Swords come up upright, to be honest with you, that could be her energy as well, okay? Because the Queen of Swords, like I said, she's a knowledgeable woman. She knows something's going on. Even though she's pretending that she doesn't know, she knows, okay? And she feels stabbed in the back. She feels betrayed. Maybe he let this other woman get a little bit too close to him. I'm not saying that he cheated with her, but I feel like there was an encounter that made Liana feel stabbed in the back, okay? It says heartbreak, pain, separation. They may have even separated, for a short time. She feels deceived, and it says shocking attack, okay? But with the hammer card coming out first, it says that they're working on it, okay? They're working on rebuilding their connection because, yes, someone's tried to sabotage it, okay? Bottom of the deck is looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories, okay? And then it says healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So, sorry. When I see these two cards together, I'm just getting a sense that maybe they are in a separation right now. Maybe they are in a separation right now. Not a legal separation, but maybe just a separation where they're just kind of just not speaking to each other right now. Maybe they're just kind of keeping the distance from each other right now. But she's working on herself, okay? She's working on self-love, self-care, being happier. She's doing things that, that would make her happy, because she doesn't want to be a jealous, bitter wife. She definitely doesn't want. She doesn't want to take out her jealousy and her anger on her husband. But she misses him, okay? Definitely she misses him. And also I think that this is the other woman's energy as well. The other woman from his past also misses him. Okay, and yeah, healing heart, exactly. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So I kind of sense that they're in some kind of separation right now, but that they are working on it, okay? Because she definitely knows about the other woman trying to sabotage their connection, okay? All right, so Spirit, please give us some clarification when it comes to Liana Lenny's. Okay, we got Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, she may be feeling confused, okay? We've got, this is King of Cups in the reverse and Five of Swords in the reverse. So I think she feels like he was hiding things from her. And I think she feels like he was being malicious, okay? With the Five of Swords, she may feel embarrassed. She may feel... I'm getting a sense that she feels ganged up on. Like she feels like, okay, she feels like something went on between him and the other woman, and she feels like there are secrets that he didn't tell her, and she feels like maybe like he was being sneaky and malicious. Okay, please give us some more clarification for this Hammer card. Says sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, okay? So she may be asking like a bunch of questions, like she wants to know a lot. But I think that there are things that she feels that he's hiding from her. Like he may be hiding his true feelings about how he feels for this woman. Who knows? But yeah, please give us some more clarification for this Hammer card when it comes to what are... Okay, Nine of Wands, okay? Yeah, she feels like he's being avoiding, and he's being defensive, okay? Like she feels like he's not telling her everything here, okay? She's trying to get to the bottom of the situation. She's trying to ask questions, but he's kind of shutting it down. He's not really answering the questions because I believe that in his mind he's like, it doesn't matter. All that doesn't matter. He doesn't want to answer questions that are going to trigger her, that are going to put thoughts into her head or make her jump to conclusions. So he's being very avoidant, okay? Two of Wands in the reverse, okay? This is confusion, okay? She may be feeling confused, not knowing what to do. And then Four of Swords, resting, recuperating. So yeah, they are working on it. They're taking a break from each other, but there are things that she doesn't know about this situation here with him and the other woman, and she wants to know. She wants answers, and it seems like he's not giving them. Again, Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay? So yeah, she feels like he's holding back feelings from her. Okay? And yeah, there's arguments going on. Okay? And then King of Wands in the reverse. She feels like he cheated. Okay, she feels like he slept with this other woman, and she feels like maybe he's just downplaying it to her. Like maybe he's saying, "Oh, nothing happened. Look, we've got the Tower," and then Nine of Wands. Yes. So she's like devastated. Okay, she's thinking the worst. She's thinking and feeling the worst here. Okay, and like I said, she's trying to find answers. Okay, she feels like he actually cheated and he actually slept with this other woman. He's probably trying to tell her, no, nothing happened, it never went that far, blah 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 blah. But she's like, I don't think so. Okay, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, they're working on their connection. All right, please give us some clarification for this snake card. It says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Please clarify how. Okay, once again, we've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords, again, she's hurt. Again, she's hurt, and I feel like she knows. Okay, she knows. She's also pretending not to be hurt. She's like, you know, she's trying to have her pride. She's pretending not to be hurt. She's masking her emotions, but she's actually hurt, okay? And at the same time, she's also trying to be very rational during this time, okay? We've got Three of Cups. Yep, Three of Cups in the reverse, definitely, okay? And then the Sun. So definitely she wants it to go back to how things used to be in the past when they were happy, but she feels like she was betrayed. She feels like he cheated on her. Okay, she feels like he went back with an ex and cheated on her for sure. And she may feel like, you know, maybe like he had fun doing it, like, you know. Yep, she feels incredibly betrayed, stabbed in the back. It hurts her, okay? And yes, she feels like he definitely cheated, okay? Because the King of Wands in the reverse is definitely very lustful, a very lustful individual, okay? Yeah, she feels like he cheated with an ex, okay? So yeah, this other woman, she's aware, and like she's trying to find out more information about, you know, the extent of the cheating, etc. But she feels like he cheated. She's thinking the absolute worst, okay? And it hurts her. It definitely hurts her. Look, she feels alone. Alone. She feels abandoned. You know, she just feels really, really bad. I feel like I feel like they're on a break. Ten of Wands, she feels extremely burdened, okay? Yep. All right, Three of Pentacles, exactly. She feels betrayed that he went behind her back and collaborated or did something with a third party. That's what she feels, okay? Please clarify this stabbed in the back card when it comes to how Liana Lenny feels in her connection with Travis Hunter. Please clarify what this stabbed in the back card signifies. Okay, so we've got Queen of Pentacles. So once again, she's trying to be grounded, okay? She's trying to, you know, feel secure. She knows she's the wife, okay? But she's not happy, okay? But she's willing to work on the connection, okay? Even though right now it feels karmic, okay? She feels a great deal of loss and she's trying to figure out what to do, but they're not talking right now. They're not talking right now. They're kind of on a break, but she's trying to figure things out. She's trying to figure out what she should do, but she is willing to work on it. Okay? She is willing to work on it, but yeah, things are not ideal for her. She's not really happy, and yeah, things feel like very, very karmic. Okay? She may be considering actually putting an end to the connection, but she likes being a wife. Like, Queen of Pentacles is definitely a wife, and it looks like she's been loyal. She's being loyal, okay? But yeah, she feels betrayed. She's thinking about whether she should end it, okay? She's not happy. She's trying to make a decision, but she is willing to put in the work and work on her connection. Yep, she's willing to put in the work and move forward, even though he cheated. He cheated. He was disloyal, it seems like. I mean, according to her, right? All right. Let's get into more information here. Okay. All right. So, Spirit, when it comes to Travis Hunter and Liana Lenny, how is their connection going right now? This one seems like it wanted to come up. It says romanticism, okay? All right, so how is their connection doing right now? How is their connection? How is the connection between Travis Hunter and Liana Lenny? Please show us with these cards. Which card best describes the connection, the romantic connection between Travis Hunter and his now wife, Liana Lenny? Please clarify. Please show us with these cards. What is the relationship like between Travis Hunter and Liana Lenny? We've got leaving, okay? Leaving in the reverse, exactly. Look at that, okay? We see a woman here who's crying, and then we have a picture of, this is probably her man behind her. So again, this confirms that they're in separation right now. She has his picture. She's looking at his picture. She's missing him, but she's also sad. She's crying. She's being vulnerable, but at the same time, she's trying to control her emotions. She's trying to be rational. And with leaving coming out in the reverse, she's definitely contemplating whether she should leave, what she should do, and healing. Bottom of the deck was healing. I mean, sorry, not bottom of the deck. Underneath was healing. So yeah, she is definitely considering healing. She wants to work on the connection, but she is, let me see if this was upright or reverse. Yeah, reverse. She wants to heal the connection, but also, you know, there's something inside. She's wondering, should I leave or should I stay and work on it? Okay. Yeah, they're both, I mean, that's what's going on between them, okay? That's what's going on between them. Bottom of the deck is truth in the reverse, okay? So, yeah, I mean, she's trying to, like I said, she's trying to figure out what the truth is. We've got dreams, okay? So, yeah, she's trying to figure out, remember this card here, the hammer card, it talked about interrogation. So I feel like she kind of interrogated him a lot over this situation, or she questioned him. She wanted answers, and I feel like he shut down. Okay, I feel like he doesn't want to trigger her. He doesn't want to give her ammo for her to just keep throwing things, because oftentimes, like, some guys know that that's a trap. Okay, whenever your girlfriend's asking you questions about other women, sometimes the best thing to do is just not answer her, because anything that you tell her in that time, she's gonna absorb it, and she might use it and just throw it back at you at some other time, like use it against you basically. So I feel like that's why he shut down, and he's not giving her the answers that she wants, but she wants the truth. She wants to know all the details. What's going on? Do you love her? How far did it go? Did you sleep with her? Did you enjoy it? Blah 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 blah. Like, she wants to know all that stuff, and he's like not letting her, he's not answering her. He's shut down. He's like, no, like, really, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All that matters is I want you. I made a mistake, blah, 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 blah. And so, yeah, they're at a crossroads right now. I feel like they're separated, and, I feel like she especially is contemplating leaving. And on the other hand, like, they're trying to heal the connection. Okay, so once again, let's get the clarification going here. So please clarify this leaving card in the reverse when it comes to Travis Hunter and Leanna Lenny's relationship. Please show us what this leaving card in the reverse represents in this reading. Who's contemplating leaving and why? Who's contemplating leaving and why? Okay, so we've got, I'm going to take these like this, the Magician in the reverse. Okay, so she feels like he has been lying, manipulating, pretending. Okay, Six of Wands. She may feel like maybe he wants, maybe he's just being with her just for show, just to show off. Like, maybe she's just a trophy piece. Okay, Seven of Pentacles and Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, they want to, I feel like one of the, like, maybe, I feel like they both want the relationship to keep going. Okay, because we got Six of Wands, which is about recognition, being praised, etc. And then Seven of Pentacles has to do with, like, like, basically sticking it out, like something that you invested in, you want to stick it out and see the growth of it, right? And Five of Cups in the reverse, like, they don't want to cry anymore. They don't want to be sad. They kind of don't want to let go, but there is sadness there. And then with the Magician in the reverse, I feel like he is trying to save the connection. Okay, but I feel like she feels like he's lying. He's a manipulator. Okay, Eight of Cups in the reverse and Nine of Wands. Okay, so somebody wants to keep fighting for the connection, and I feel like the other person is kind of being defensive. And we got Eight of Cups in the reverse. Like, I feel like maybe they both want each other back. Okay, so like I said, they're in some kind of separation right now, and they're both unhappy in this connection, but at the same time, they're both wondering, like, what are we to do about it? Like, she thinks he's a liar, she thinks he's a cheater, but at the same time, she doesn't want to leave him, and he also doesn't want to leave her, right? But she's wondering, like, how can I just forgive and move on? It's easier said than done. Okay? Seven of Wands. It's like they're working through the challenges in this connection. Okay? They're working through the challenges in this connection. They're trying to fight through it together. Okay? Six of Cups. Yeah, they're struggling to try to get things back to how they used to be, the good old days. Okay? But yeah, she can't, it seems like she can't stop thinking about this other woman, and about the fact that he was weak and that he betrayed her, etc., etc. Okay? Please clarify this healing card in the reverse. What does this healing card in the reverse mean? So yeah, somebody wants to stick it out. Okay, they want to see the fruits of their labor. They want to see their investments grow. Okay. Queen of Cups. Yep, he loves her. Okay. He wants to keep fighting for the connection. Yep, it's definitely him. He's the one definitely who wants to work on the connection. Okay. Emperor in the reverse. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then Page of Swords. There's something here about maybe, okay, some kind of pregnancy here. Maybe somebody wants to know if he's the father. Page of Swords. This is curiosity. Okay. Somebody wants to know something. They want to find out something. It could be they want to find out if he's the father. Okay. Maybe this other woman may have gotten pregnant, and maybe she has told him that he's the father. Okay, maybe she has told him that he's the father, and you know, maybe they want to know, like, is it true? Are you really the father? Maybe they're curious to find out if he is the father. Okay, that's what I'm seeing there. Maybe that is like contingent on them staying together or not. Three of Pentacles. Okay, Seven of Cups in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse, and Six of Pentacles. So he's trying to convince her that he's no longer with this third party. He's trying to convince her that he wants to be with her. He wants to work on the connection. He's no longer with the third party. Yeah, he dropped her, and he'll do anything to stay together. Okay? He'll do anything to stay together. He's probably buying her gifts, like trying to win back her favor, probably buying her gifts and things like that. But yeah, he's trying to convince her that he's not with the third party any longer. He's not with anybody else. He just wants her. That's what he wants her to know that he'll do anything to work on the connection because he's not with the third party anymore. Okay? Four of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. He doesn't want to lose her. He doesn't want to lose his family, his marriage. Okay, he's trying to hold on for dear life. He's trying to hold on. Okay, that's what I see there. Okay, let's get some more information here. All right. All right, so Spirit, when it comes to Travis Hunter and Leanna Lanie's relationship, please show us with this deck, how is their relationship going, or what's going on in their connection. Please show us with this deck what's going on in the connection between Travis Hunter and Leanna Lanie. Bonding in the reverse, okay? It says, as you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. It's in the reverse. So yes, as they're getting to know each other, they discovered something, but it's not something good. And it's affecting their bond or their connection, okay? Oh, these actually came out. It says, you are worthy. Your worth doesn't depend on the other person. And twin flame recognition in the reverse. You know this soul that mirrors your own. Okay, so I just feel like with this twin flame recognition coming out in the reverse, there's someone here who they feel like they were too dependent, okay, and now they're trying to find their worth. Okay, I feel like it's her. Okay, she feels let down, and she feels like she was too dependent on this person. Okay? she's starting to see now, again with this card, she's also starting to see now that possibly he's not the person who she thought he was, and now she's trying to kind of find her own identity or her own worth, because it says your worth doesn't depend on the other person. So she was very dependent on him in the connection. Okay, I feel like they were like lovers and friends. They were like friends. Okay, and now she has to find a way to like do things on her own. So yeah, their bond or their connection is in trouble here. Okay, we got open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. So somebody has somebody blocked in that connection. I feel like she has him blocked because she's trying to, again, work on herself. She's trying to find perspective. Okay, and then workplace romance, common cause connection. Okay, so this this other woman could be someone in the industry, someone that he worked with. Okay, so she may feel, especially when I see this twin flame in recognition card in the reverse, she may feel, the reason why she may feel like so hurt about this discovery that he may have cheated with somebody else or had some kind of, I don't know what it was, but she's thinking the worst, whereas he's downplaying it. He's like, you know, it's just some woman who wants me from my past, okay? But she's thinking like, yeah, he cheated on her, like they had sex together, and maybe there's a child in question, okay? But she's also thinking that like maybe him and this other woman have like a better connection than her and him do. Okay, so yeah, she's trying to like, you know, make it on her own kind of thing, you know. All right, anything else? What else can you show us about Travis Hunter and Leanna Lenny's relationship? What else can you show us about Travis Hunter? Says love language, quality time, be the witness to each other's lives. Okay, so perhaps they're trying to spend quality time together, okay, to work on their bond, to work on their connection, to like really get to know each other, okay? Because like I said, someone feels like perhaps they don't know the person as well as they thought they did, okay? And so they're trying to like rediscover themselves, okay? So yeah, maybe they plan on spending more quality time together to work on their bond and work on their connection. Okay, and bottom of the deck is love language. Gift giving, like I said, exactly. That's what I said. He may be trying to win her over. He may be trying to buy her gifts, give her money, do a lot of things to win her over. Okay? Okay, please clarify this bonding card in the reverse when it comes to Travis. Six of Swords in the reverse, okay? And 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, they definitely, there's a huge loss here. Like their family is in trouble, their relationship, their family trouble, perhaps even their money. Not money per se, but maybe somebody's concerned about their money. Maybe somebody doesn't want a divorce, okay, because of financial purposes, okay? Because I heard that they got married without a prenup, okay? So maybe he's a little bit concerned about that. And yeah, like he's not willing to move on. Like he's not willing to move on or let go. And I feel also with the Six of Swords in the reverse as well, she also, I feel like there's a lot of fighting between them right now, and I feel like she also keeps bringing up the past. Okay, Three of Cups in the reverse. Yep, she can't stop thinking about him cheating on her, and it causes arguments. Yeah, Empress in the reverse. Wow, didn't I tell you somebody's questioning the paternity? So maybe this other woman is pregnant. Okay, maybe she's pregnant, and yeah, oh my goodness, this other woman's pregnant, and they're questioning the paternity of the baby, and that is contingent on whether they stay together or whether they get divorced. He doesn't want to get divorced. He's thinking about the huge financial losses that would bring, so he's trying to, you know, get everything back to how they used to be, but she can't seem to let go. You know, all in all, they're both trying to work on it, but it's harder for her. Obviously, it would be. It's harder for her to just move on and just forgive him. Okay? Wow, that's so strange. Okay. All right, let's get into this one here. All right, so Spirit, please show us how is the relationship between Travis Hunter and Leanna Lenny. What's going on in the relationship right now between Travis Hunter and Leanna Lenny? What's going on in the relationship between Travis Hunter and Leanna Lenny? Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover. Okay, so definitely there is a secret lover in the affair. There's a romantic love affair. Okay, a sex fix, a secret lover. Definitely. It came out in the upright, so there's no question about it at all. It says always partying. Okay, so somebody's are always partying. We see 3 cups here. Okay, so I don't know. It's maybe that's how she tries to numb her feelings. Maybe she goes out partying with friends, you know, to try to get her mind off of the love affair. Okay, moving. Okay, didn't I tell you? There's a separation. Okay, maybe she's moved out of the residence, or I mean, they live in a huge mansion. Okay, so maybe she's living on, like, on the other side or something like that. But there is a connection, and maybe she's considering moving. And then scarcity tactics. Didn't I tell you that like he doesn't want to lose her. He doesn't want to get divorced. Okay, jackpot, winning money, rich, inheritance, unexpected money. In the reverse, he doesn't want to lose. You know, he doesn't want to lose her. I'm not saying that he is materialistic. I'm not saying that he values his money over her. But anyone, like, nobody wants to lose the money that they've earned over a divorce. It says forcer, forcing things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. So yeah, he's trying to force her to stay with him. He's trying to force this connection. He's doing any and everything in his power, buying her gifts, spending quality time. He's doing any and anything, okay, into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. Yeah, so he's trying to, you know, trying to pretend that everything's good between them. He wants everything to go back to how it used to be, but it seems forced, okay? He's trying to force those things onto her, okay? Karmic friends, can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So maybe she knew this other woman, okay? Maybe they were like mutual friends. Kind of like Chris Brown and Karrueche and his baby mama, okay? Because when the news came out that Chris Brown was expecting a child, he was with Karrueche, and we learned that they were all like mutual friends. They all used to hang out with each other. So maybe it's the same thing with this other woman here. Maybe she was like a friend, you know, that he used to bring around, and, you know, she trusted this person. She didn't think that there was anything going on, but then boom, like this news hit, okay? So yeah, look, drama starter. So it started drama in their connection, obviously, and then fishing for comments. So maybe she's seeing a therapist. She's trying to find out information, okay? Definitely trying to find out information, like I said, about the interrogation card, asking a lot of questions, okay? She could be, you know, like I said, you know, trying to find out, if I don't know how, but she's trying to find out information about what she should do and about, you know, what's really going on, etc., etc., etc. okay? All right, so when it comes to Travis Hunter and Liana Lani, please clarify this romantic love affair card. It says sex fix, secret lover. Please give us some clarification. Look, justice. Yep, he's trying to make things right in the connection, okay? He's trying to make things right in the connection, okay? Trying to defend it, trying to fight for it, trying to fight for the marriage, okay? He's trying to fight for the marriage. He's trying to make things right. Give us more clarification for this romantic love affair card. Moon in the reverse, okay? Yeah, so definitely he's trying to work on it. He's trying to send her flowers and things like that. Okay, he's trying to show her that he's remorseful. He's trying to show her he's happy to have her. He wants her, very passionate towards her, you know, and he's sorry. He's sorry about the whole thing. And yeah, he might, I mean, I'm thinking that he could be the father of somebody else's child. Okay? But yeah, he's doing everything to try to save the connection between him and his wife. Okay? Try to save the connection. Okay. Please clarify this moving card. Oops. Yeah. Somebody's finding it hard to move forward. Okay, please clarify this moving card. Who's moving in this connection? Who's moving and in what way? Please give us some clarification for this moving card. Who is moving and in what way are they moving when it comes to the relationship between Travis Hunter and Liana Lani? Oopsie, that's my fault. I was being careless in my shuffling. Okay. So who's moving and in what way are they moving in this connection? All right, we've got death in the reverse, okay? We've got judgment, and we've got Knight of Wands in the reverse. So with the death in the reverse, it's like definitely someone doesn't want something to end. They don't want things to change in the connection. But we've got judgment. Yeah, somebody's trying to hold on. They want a second chance. They want to work things out, you know. And then, but we've got Knight of Wands in the reverse. So she's wondering if she can trust him, if she should give things another chance. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse, he's feeling like he's so anxious, like he really wants things to work out. But it looks like when I see this judgment card here, especially this one here, it almost looks like her mind is made up. She's like, you know, I want this, but he's like, no, please don't leave me, you know. And he's really, really, really anxious and doing all he could, you know, to try to stop things from happening. But with the judgment coming out in the upright, it's almost like it's inevitable, okay? Yep, someone feels alone, abandoned, out in the cold. Yep, they want their old connection back, okay? They want to go home. They want, you know. So yeah, basically, I'm not going to clarify all of these because I'm running out of time here. But what I see here is that, you know, their relationship is on the rocks. I see that they're in a separation right now, and it's all because of some other woman. I mean, we see it here on both sides, a snake. Okay, we see it here, romantic love affair, secret lover. Okay, so there is another woman in the mix. Okay, and you know, she feels betrayed, she feels stabbed in the back. He's trying to rebuild, he's trying to work it out. He doesn't want to lose money, he doesn't want to lose his wife, his family. And he's trying everything to try to win her back. And she's also trying to heal, okay? She's trying to be rational, but it's really hard for her, obviously, okay? So I'm going to leave the reading there, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't hesitate to give the video a like. And I don't know about you, but I'll definitely be reading the blogs and keeping up to date to see if any of these things come true, okay? Because obviously this has not hit the media. Okay? Ever since you heard about their marriage, you haven't heard anything about them. So I don't know. I'll be watching the news and watching the blogs and seeing if anything comes out about them, okay? All right, so have a blessed and beautiful day, pal 1, and namaste. All right. Hey, pal 2. So we're down to our second celebrity relationship reading for today. We're on to our Stefan Diggs and Cardi B pile. So this will be the reading for this couple. All right, so we're going to use the cards to take a look at what's going on in the relationship between Cardi B and Stefan Diggs, okay? So for this deck, I'm going to go with how he's feeling in this connection, all right? Here we go. Let me just split it. And one more time. All right, perfect. All right, so Spirit, when it comes to Cardi B and Stefan Diggs' romance, please let us know, how does Stefan Diggs feel in this relationship? How is he doing in this relationship? How does he feel in this connection? Please show us with these cards, spirits. Please and thank you. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Okay, so basically what I see here is that he thinks that this relationship with Cardi B is a healthy choice for him. Okay, because as you can tell, like, she's a mother, she's been a wife before, so she's not like, I feel like she is someone that he feels that he can trust. So she's definitely, you know, she's seen as someone positive for him. He thinks that it's like a healthy choice for him to be with her. She's not, possibly she's not his usual type. You know, I'm not talking about physically. I'm just talking about the fact, as I said before, that she's been married before. She has kids. So, you know, it's wholesome. Yeah, wholesome is the word I'm looking for. So he sees his connection with her as being wholesome, and he thinks it's a good choice for him. It's a good look for him, and he's actually happy, okay? But it says stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack, and it says not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, and still angry, okay? So Spirit, please give us more information as to how is Stefan Diggs feeling in his, sorry, I'm not going to take that. But how is Stefan Diggs feeling in his connection with Cardi B? How is he currently feeling when it comes to his romance with Cardi B? It says acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment, okay? So maybe a breakup is inevitable here, okay? One thing I notice here, it says stop the pattern, okay? So, I mean, Cardi B, definitely, there was a pattern of consistent cheating in her last relationship, all right? Definitely with Offset, he was a habitual cheater, okay? And Stefan Diggs, to be honest with you, I know he's a new lover for her and things are going well for them. However, he's not much different from Offset, okay? He's also a womanizer. And actually right now, I just heard in the news not too long ago that there's a woman that's actually pregnant with his child right now as we speak. So he's not much different from Offset himself. So when I see this card, I'm getting a sense that maybe she broke it off with him because she wants to stop that pattern, okay? So I'm thinking that not a divorce because they're not married yet, but I'm thinking a breakup or a separation is kind of in the works for them, okay? It says the runner running in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Okay, so he's definitely a runner. He has a fear of intimacy. Okay, and he's not used to, you know, a woman depending on him to give him love, to give her love and honesty and things like that. So he runs, okay? He's in his ego. And then this one says unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, attraction, and affection. Okay, so yeah, he's not used to giving affection. He's not used to, he needs to work on his self-love. Okay, but I feel like these are things that are gonna happen in the future for them, because right now it's like they're on good terms, it seems like. Okay, so these are things that could be happening in the future. Then we have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Okay, so maybe one of the reasons why they will break up in the future is because he could be obsessive and possessive and controlling. Okay, so maybe because of that, she has had to block him and separate. Okay, and then we have stabbed in the back again. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So what I see here that, you know, in the future, I feel that a breakup is impending. Okay, I feel like I see an impending breakup. Right now, they're in a healthy, happy space, but I feel like a breakup is impending, because I feel like he's gonna cheat on her. Okay, because like I said, he is not much different from Offset. Okay, if you know his track record, he's not much different from Offset. So I have a feeling that it's just a matter of time before he does the same things to her. But she's a little bit stronger now, a little bit wiser now, and she's just going to nip it in the bud as soon as it happens. That's what I feel. Okay, but let's get some clarification going here. Okay. Okay, one more. Separating the deck here. Okay. All right, so Spirit, when it comes to the relationship between Cardi B and Stefan Diggs, please clarify this healthy choices card. What does this healthy, oops. This one says Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so basically what this is referring to is the fact that he's choosing to be single right now. Okay, he's choosing to be single and also sober. Okay, sober meaning like I'm not saying that he's like an alcoholic or whatever, but he's thinking clearly. Okay, and also I feel like he doesn't have any romantic options right now as we speak. Like he's not playing around. He's making healthy choices and he's choosing to be happy and healthy in this relationship. Okay, the Moon, however, there's secrets. Okay, there's some kind of secrets, and then Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay, we have Ten of Swords. Look at that, Ten of Swords. So I feel like there's some kind of deception. There is an impending deception. Okay. Again, the Moon is at the bottom of the deck, as well as Ace of Wands in the reverse. Remember, I told you, didn't I tell you that he has someone pregnant with his child right now? Okay. Please give us more clarification as to what this healthy choices card means in this reading. What healthy choices is he making here, and why? Why is he making these healthy choices, and what are they? Other than being single, we see the Ten of Swords though. Okay, so I feel like an ending, a painful ending that's filled with betrayal is impending. We've got Nine of Wands. Okay, so with the Nine of Wands, you know, somebody's protecting themselves, protecting their heart, and I feel possibly they're fighting for the connection. Okay, we've got Four of Pentacles in the reverse, so he's probably being generous, probably showering her with gifts. And I feel like also with this Nine of Wands, he's also like protecting himself from like other women. Okay, definitely. Okay. So yeah, right now he's just putting on, you know, he's just, right now they're in the beginning stages. I feel like that's what this is. They're in like the honeymoon stage, but you can't deny this card. Okay, this is the Ten of Swords. This is about being stabbed in the back. This is about betrayal. This is about painful endings. This is about deception, etc. So I feel like it's just, it's around the corner. I feel like it's around the corner. I feel like somebody's going to get hurt eventually. Okay, right now, just because he's putting on a good face and he's being faithful and everything like that, his true nature is eventually going to come out. Okay. So yeah, he's being generous in the connection, buying her gifts, you know, showering her with gifts and all that, just to put on like a good, I feel like it's like a united front. Okay. Please clarify this axe card. It says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. What is this card all about when it comes to the relationship between Cardi B and Stefan Diggs? Okay. I also feel like there was someone there that he was seeing before Cardi, and then he just broke it off with that person to be with Cardi. We've got Two of Wands in the reverse. Let me see. This one is the Emperor. Let's see. Was this meant to be upright or reverse, Spirit? Reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. Two of Wands in the reverse. Emperor in the reverse. Okay. So again, like I said, I feel like this person may have broken up with the woman who is expecting his child. I feel like he broke it off with her to be with Cardi. Okay, and with the Emperor coming out in the reverse, it looks like, you know, he's, I don't know, he may not be there to support his child. Look, the Devil in the reverse. And Page of Wands in the reverse. So maybe there's something going on there between him and this woman secretly. Okay? Please give us more clarification for this breakup, separation, stop the pattern. Okay, and the Emperor in the reverse is also a very controlling man. Queen of Wands. Okay? So it seems like he's focusing all of his attention on Cardi B for now. Eight of Wands in the reverse and Seven of Wands in the reverse. There is someone that he's like really attracted to. Let me just see. Who is this Queen of Wands? Please clarify, who is this Queen of Wands? Ten of Wands in the reverse. I believe this Queen of Wands is Cardi. Okay, she makes his life easier. Okay, so I feel like he's focusing all of his energy on her right now. Okay, he's not seeing any other side chicks. He's focused on her. He's highly attracted to her. She makes his life easier. Okay, less burdens, less stress. Okay, please tell us more about this Axe card. What does this Axe card represent in this reading? So right now they have like a good friendship type relationship. Look, 10 of Cups and the Lovers in the reverse. Okay. So like I said, they're happy right now. They make each other happy. But with the Lovers coming out in the reverse, I don't know. It seems, like I said, maybe they're putting on a united front. We got Ace of Wands in the reverse and then the Magician in the reverse. Yep. So there's something sneaky that he's doing on the side. He's doing something else with somebody on the side, or he will be eventually in the connection. Right now, I still feel like they're in their honeymoon stage, and I feel like everyone's putting their best foot forward. Everyone's trying to, you know, pose for the camera, so to speak. But I mean, yeah, like right now, this is the image that they're trying to portray, but this is what's happening in the background with the Lovers card in the reverse, okay? So I feel like a breakup is impending in this connection here, okay? I feel like he might still have a connection with someone from his past, someone who has his baby or is pregnant by him, okay? All right, let's go on to addiction. Please clarify what this addiction card means in this reading when it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefan Diggs. Who has this addiction here, and what addiction is it? Okay, 10 of Swords, once again, okay? And then 7 of Cups in the reverse, okay? So someone may be addicted to other women. Okay, someone may be addicted to, you know, having their options open, okay? And then we got the 10 of Swords, which I said, you know, betrayal, painful endings, being stabbed in the back, you know, something to heal from, feeling like you've hit rock bottom, okay? So, the Magician in the reverse, okay, this is a manipulator. This is a pretender. This is like a liar, okay? And then we've got 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So, you know, I just feel like he's just addicted to being in like these toxic connections. Okay, he's addicted to like having his options open, his romantic options open. Okay, and so because of that, a painful ending full of betrayal and mistrust, etc., deception, it's on the horizon, okay? Because he's a magician in the reverse, okay? A manipulator, a swindler, okay? And also with the 6 of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, okay, I'm getting 2 different things. I'm getting like he doesn't feel fulfilled, okay? There's something, you know, he doesn't feel fulfilled. Whatever it is, I don't know. He doesn't feel fulfilled. Oftentimes, that's what happens when people have addictions. No matter what the addiction is, it's like they just can never get enough, okay? It never satisfies them. So I just feel like on the one hand, with this card, he doesn't feel like his needs are being met. He doesn't feel satisfied. And then on the other hand, I feel like he uses money and he buys gifts and stuff like that. And he uses it, he does it in a way to control people. Okay, I feel like he uses money and gifts and stuff like that to control the woman in his life. And it probably makes him feel more powerful. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, I just feel like he's not much different from Offset, okay? Cardi B should have done a little bit more research, but it is what it is, all right? Let's look into her feelings, all right? Let's look into her feelings. Because Offset used to do the same thing, shower her with gifts, you know, and then next thing you know, you hear he cheated on her and she's all mad. She gets pissed online. Then next thing you know, oh, Offset bought Cardi B a car and a bunch of purses or whatever, and then they're back together again. So he's the same way, okay? It seems like it. That's what it seems like. He's just addicted to other women, even though he pretends not to, okay? But yeah, that's what I see there. All right, so when it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefan Diggs, please show us with these cards, how does Cardi B feel in this connection? How does she currently feel in this connection with Stefan Diggs? What's going on in their connection from her perspective? Please show us. How does Cardi B feel in this connection with Stefan Diggs? Says self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Exactly. I feel like this this reading is about future, because I don't think that these things are happening right now for them, but I think it will get there. Okay, so there will come to a point where she's going to focus on herself. She's going to focus on her self-worth. She's going to take time to heal and do shadow work, and she's going to get to a point where she has to appreciate herself. It says need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. Exactly. There's going to be a point in the connection, I think it's very soon as well, that she's going to take some time out to heal. And that's what she needs, okay? Once again, look, on both sides, okay? It says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment, okay? So definitely a breakup is impending in this connection, because she wants to stop that pattern of constantly being with the same type of men who constantly just break her heart and just gaslight her. Okay, so yeah, I feel like a breakup is impending, and when it does happen, I feel like the best thing for her to do is focus on herself. Like, she needs to be single. It doesn't help anything to go from one relationship straight to another. You need time in between to just heal and be on your own and love yourself and appreciate yourself and get yourself ready for the next one. Okay, she didn't really get a chance to do that. Okay, there was some overlappage between her, Offset, and Stefan Diggs. Like, he came in like right away, and to me that's not healthy. Okay, it says the chaser in codependent relationship. Okay, chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Okay, so she might feel like chasing him, but it's in the reverse. Okay, I feel like maybe she does have a tendency to chase, maybe. Okay, but I think because it coming out in the reverse, she probably won't this time. And then it says deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Yep. Definitely a breakup is impending in this connection. Okay, give us more information as to how Cardi B feels in this connection with Stefan Diggs. How does she feel in this connection with Stefan Diggs? How does Cardi B feel in this connection with Stefan Diggs? Or how will she feel? I feel like all of this is going to happen in the near future. Okay? It's probably happening right now behind the scenes. But I feel this couple, as well as the one before, like they're not going to just share their relationship issues with the media. Okay? Because they're afraid of the reaction of everybody coming out and saying, I told you so. So they're not going to come out and share their relationship issue, especially when they've been through so much scrutiny before. They're going to try to keep it quiet. So they could be going through these things right now, or this could be things that are going to happen to them in the near future, okay? It says cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay? So yeah, she's going to be hurt by that, okay? She's going to have a lot of thinking to do. She's going to have to, recondition herself. It says happiness, expansion, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. It's paradise in the reverse. And then talking, interested, conversing more. Awaited message arrives. Text, call, email, hoovering. Okay? So, yeah, I feel like he's going to try to get her back. Okay? Maybe he's going to try to woo her, take her on vacation or something like that. But yeah, she's going to have a lot to think about. Okay? But yeah, I just definitely feel like a breakup is coming in the near future for them. Okay, so please clarify this self-indulgence card when it comes to how Cardi B feels in her connection with Stefan Diggs. Please clarify this self-indulgence card. It says temperance in the reverse. Yep, so she's going to have to heal herself. She may pick up drinking, okay? She may start drinking to try to, self-medicate. But yeah, she's gonna have to heal herself, okay? when that happens. It says the moon, okay? The moon speaks about, you know, the moon could talk about being guided emotionally, you know, just being guided by your raw emotions without using your intuition, without using your brain. Okay, so she's going to feel highly emotional and also confused, very confused. She's going to feel deceived, okay? She's going to not know what to believe, okay? All right, let's move on. Please clarify this Axe card. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. What's this card all about when it comes to Cardi B's relationship? Okay, so there's going to be some form of deception here. Okay, somebody's going to walk away. Okay, she's going to feel embarrassed. And there's going to be rumors. Okay, there's going to be rumors. And she's going to feel like somebody did this on purpose. Okay, she's gonna feel, maybe she feels like the third party, whoever he cheated on her with, she's gonna feel like that person did it as like a vendetta to get back at her. Okay, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Once again, we see it again. So it's like he's gonna try to, you know, woo her, buy her things, but it may not work in this case. Okay, and then also she wouldn't want to give anything. She wouldn't want to give anything during this time. Okay, understandably so. She doesn't want to give herself. She doesn't want to give her time, her money. Okay, so she would stop giving in this connection, and also I feel like she wouldn't want anything from him as well. Okay, and then we got the Hermit in the reverse. The Hermit in the reverse is the need to isolate, the need to stay alone, the need to think things over and heal yourself. Okay, so yeah, definitely there's gonna be a breakup here. Okay, she's gonna walk away, and she's gonna need to heal herself. Okay, and she probably wouldn't accept any of his gifts when he tries to woo her. We've got strength. Yep, she's going to use strength. She's going to be strong. And then we've got Knight of Swords. Okay, so I feel like he will definitely pursue her. And it would take strength for her to for him to turn down his advances. Okay? I feel like she's going to do things right this time around when they break up. I feel like she's going to do what she should have done with the Offset breakup, which is like, just take time out and heal yourself, okay? And even if you have people wooing you, other romantic interests, just say no. Just be like, no, I'm working on myself right now. I'm healing, you know, I just got to do this, right? I feel like that's what she's going to do after this particular breakup. She's going to do what she should have done after the breakup with Offset. But I feel like with this one here, the reason why she jumped into the connection with him so soon is because she wanted to, you know, kind of prove a point, and she wanted to get over Offset. I feel like, you know, maybe she's one of those people who, you know, who think that the best way to get over one guy is to get under another. Okay, but that's not true. Okay, it's not true. It may make you feel better for a temporary period of time, but it's not the best thing. Okay, because everybody needs to heal after, especially something like a marriage where you've been together with the person and you have children by them. Of course you need time to heal from that before you jump into another relationship. It's just too much. Okay, so I feel like that's what she's gonna do after her breakup with this one here. So please clarify this cassette card. Okay, when it comes to what are Cardi B's feelings in this connection with Stefan Diggs, what does this cassette card represent? It says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. All right, so what is that all about? Maybe there's going to be something about a tape coming out. It could be a sex tape or something. Look, Nine of Swords in the reverse. I feel like something's going to give her like a great deal of anxiety and overthinking and PTSD for sure. Could be some kind of tape that comes out, some kind of recording. Maybe she would have heard some kind of recording from, you know, one of his other chicks. And when she hears it, it might traumatize and or trigger her. Okay, it might be something that she won't be able to get out of her head. Okay, we got 5 of Swords, conflict. Okay, something, I feel perhaps something's gonna come out, some kind of tape, because it could be like a recording, like a voice recording, or it could be like a sex tape or something like that. But something's gonna come out that's going to embarrass her, and it's going to cause her to walk away from him. It's going to cause conflict in the connection, and it's going to be something that's, like I said, something that's triggering and or traumatizing. Okay, something that she can't get out of her head. She's going to keep replaying it. Okay, like I said, it could be like something that she sees on like a sex tape, or something that she hears like a recorded message or something like that. Okay, please give us more clarification for this cassette card. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Please give us some clarification. Give us more details when it comes to that. What is this card referring to here? What is this cassette card referring to? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the Magician in the reverse. Yep. So she's going to find out something about him cheating with somebody else, and it's going to involve, you know, I feel like some money's going to be involved. It could be extortion. Somebody's going to, I feel like somebody's going to give her some kind of tape. Okay. And they're going to try to extort her with it. They're going to say something like, oh, if you don't give me this money for this, I'm going to release it to the public. It's regarding me and Stefan. He's been cheating on me this whole time. He's been paying me. Okay. Yeah, she's going to find out something. Look, exactly. 6 of Cups in the reverse. It's going to be something that's going to be embarrassing. Something that's going to embarrass her and make her look bad. Okay. And look, yes, exactly. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be some kind of tape, okay? It could be a sex tape or something. The person's going to try to extort her, okay? They're going to try to extort her for money. And whoever this person is that he's been cheating with, it could be like a prostitute or a stripper, but it's someone who requires money from him. Someone that he pays. Someone also that he has a past with, and this person is going to threaten to either go to her about it or something. But when Cardi B gets her hands on it, it's gonna cause her to walk away, and it's gonna cause embarrassment. Okay, I feel like the tape is gonna get out. Okay, whatever it is, and it's gonna be traumatizing for her. Like I said, 6 of Wands. Oops. I thought I had the 6 of Wands before, but yeah, 6 of Wands, yeah, and then 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, something is gonna come out from a past lover of his that he had dealings with, okay, and I feel like, yeah, she's gonna find out. Okay, let's move on. So, hold on, let me just separate the deck. Okay. All right. So, when it comes to Cardi B and Stefan Diggs' relationship, please show us with these cards. How is it going right now? How is the relationship going between Cardi B and Stefan Diggs right now? Healing connection. Your romance will transform your life. Okay, so right now they both see it as a healing connection. He sees it as a healing connection because remember, with this card we realize that he sees her as like a wholesome. She's probably more wholesome than his usual type. Like I said, she's been married before, she has kids, etc., etc. She's not like a stripper, a sex worker. I mean, she used to be a stripper, but she's not anymore. So he sees her as like a healthy choice or someone wholesome. So being in the connection with her is healing to him. Okay? And also for her, it's healing for her because she just got out of a relationship where, you know, her husband cheated on her pathologically. So it's a healing connection for both of them, okay? Natural evolution. Let the situation unfold naturally And magnetism, this came out earlier. There is a gravitational pull to each other. So there's strong attraction there, and they're letting it evolve naturally between them, okay? There's natural evolution. But yes, it is a healing connection for the both of them. Please tell us more information. How is the connection between Cardi B and Stefan Diggs? Please let us know with these cards. How is the connection between Cardi B and Stefan Diggs? Look, signs and clues, the universe is talking to you, okay? So I can't help but think about, you know, something's going to happen in the connection where things are just going to come out. It says the universe is talking to you, okay? We see this woman here, she's veiled. She has a veil over her head, plus she's got a fan over her face, like she's covering, like she's hiding. So some woman is going to come out of the woodworks. Okay, some news about a woman is gonna come out of the woodworks. Okay, and yeah, Cardi B won't be able to ignore the signs and clues. It says dreams come true in the reverse. Have faith, your rainbow will come smiling through. Okay, so yeah, when this woman makes her entrance or whatever, when she comes out with the truth, their relationship is not going to be a dream come true. Okay, right now it seems like it is for them. Love language affirmations, loving words hold great power. So he tells her a lot of sweet nothings, okay, and she feeds into everything that he says, it seems like. Okay, marriage, wedding bells are ringing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So probably he's telling her about marriage, and she loves hearing about it, okay? And then life partner, your romance is stable and ready to go the distance, okay? So they're talking about commitment, they're talking about marriage, right? She loves to hear it, okay? That's probably her love language, okay? She loves to hear that stuff, so he tells her sweet nothings. But again, when I see the signs and clues card, there's something that is going to come out. Okay, some secret is gonna come out, okay, that they won't be able to ignore. Again, marriage. Okay, so yeah, they're probably talking about marriage. Best friend, friendship is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom. Honest communication in the reverse. Okay, all right, so let's get into the clarification here. Okay, I'm just gonna skip that. Please clarify. Actually, let's go ahead. When it comes to Cardi B's connection with Stefan Diggs, please clarify this healing connection card. What does this healing connection card represent in this reading? What does this healing connection card represent in this reading for us? Strength, okay. King of Cups in the reverse. Okay. What does this healing card... Yeah, it's a healing connection for him as well, because he had a problem, you know, in his relationships in the past. But what I think he likes about her is that they're like friends. Yeah, King of Cups in the reverse. He had a problem with commitment in the past and showing his feelings, okay? So, yeah, it's a healing connection. Yeah, he had a problem with, you know, I feel like he used to go back and forth. Like, he's a player, okay? I feel like he was a player. The star in the reverse, exactly. So, like, he didn't have any faith in love, okay? He was just, like, he wanted to have, like, a stable connection with somebody else. He didn't want that inner struggle of always going back and forth, back and forth. He wanted to have a stable connection with somebody, and he found it with Cardi. He found someone that he can be faithful to. So it's a healing connection for him, okay, as well as her, okay? Let's move on. Please clarify the Lovers in the reverse. Look at that, okay? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse. So there's some kind of lie that is going to be exposed. Some kind of lie is going to be exposed about their connection, okay? With the Lovers in the reverse, it could mean that he went off with someone else. Let's see. Please clarify this signs and clues card. What does this signs and clues card represent in this reading when it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefan Diggs? What does this signs and clues card represent? It says the universe is talking to you. So who is the universe talking to, and what are they saying? It says Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So something is going to be revealed about him hooking up with a third party, possibly having a family, but him hooking up with a third party and the Queen of Cups in the reverse, it's going to make her go crazy. It's going to make Cardi go crazy. Okay, it's going to make her question her love for him, question his love for her. You know, something's going to come out about him hooking up with a third party for sure. Okay, we got Knight of Wands in the reverse. Exactly. This is a very sexual person. Okay, very passionate. This is someone who acts first and thinks later. Like, they follow their emotions, you know, especially their wand, aka their penis. Okay, so yeah, some kind of sexual infidelity is gonna come out. Maybe news that he has a family somewhere else, or that he fathered children, or it could be from I don't know if he has any kids right now with somebody else, but it could be one of his baby moms. He might have multiple baby mothers like Offset does. I'm not sure, but it could be one of his baby moms comes forward and say, yeah, we've been in this connection, da 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 da, you know, something like that. All right, please clarify this love language affirmations card when it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefan Diggs. What does this love language affirmations card represent? Oops, there's an upright card. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay, what does this love language affirmations card represent? Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands in the reverse, the World in the reverse, Two of Wands in the reverse. So what I get from this is that he's gonna try to woo her and sweet talk her. When this news comes out of this other woman, of this affair, of this sexual relationship with another woman, he's gonna use his words and try to fix the connection. Okay, he's gonna try to fix the connection by, you know, telling her sweet things. Okay, yeah, he's going to tell her, I don't want to lose you. I don't want this relationship to end. You know, I don't want to go back to this other person. I want to be with you. You help make my life a lot easier. I want to fix things with you. I see a future with you. He's going to tell her things like that. Okay? And she's going to like to hear it. Yep, Queen of Swords. Okay? She's going to expect the truth. She's going to want to hear the truth from him. And then Eight of Swords in the reverse, okay? He's going to tell her what she wants to hear. He's not going to be afraid to tell her what he's feeling at that time, okay? Marriage. Please clarify this marriage card when it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefan Diggs. What does this marriage card represent? It says wedding bells are ringing. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So please clarify what this marriage card represents in this reading when it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefan Diggs. Please clarify this marriage card. I feel like he's definitely going to woo her and talk about marriage. He's going to, you know, tell her that, you know, I see a future with you. I don't want to be with this other woman. Seven of Swords in the reverse, okay? So Seven of Swords in the reverse often talks about coming clean, confessing, you know? So yeah, he's probably going to confess his feelings for her, you know? Two of Cups in the reverse. And Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, he's going to confess. He's going to come clean about his cheating. Okay? He's probably going to say that he thought that you know, probably he had feelings for this other person. He thought that she was the one, but she wasn't. So yeah, he's gonna come clean, okay, in order to try to fix the connection. All right, please give us more clarification for this marriage card when it comes to Cardi B's connection with Stefan Diggs. What does this marriage card represent in this reading? Look, the devil. Temptation, okay? And then Queen of Wands. Yep. He's definitely going to come clean about infidelity, cheating with a Queen of Wands, a woman that he was attracted to. He thought she was the one. He has some kind of history with this woman, but yeah, he'll be tempted by her. She's an attractive woman, okay? But he's definitely going to come clean, and he's definitely going to tell her everything that she wants to hear. He's going to try to heal the connection when this news comes out. There's going to be news coming out about another woman. She's going to come forward, I feel, herself. This other woman is going to come forward herself. And Stefan Diggs, in order to try to heal the connection, he's going to confess to Cardi B and tell her, you know, what she wants to hear. He's going to tell her everything, okay? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. He's going to tell her he doesn't want to be with this woman. She's not his soulmate. This woman is probably going to have his child, okay? Page of Swords in the reverse. He's probably going to say, yeah, he's going to say he doesn't want to be with this woman. Things didn't work out with her. Yeah, King of Wands in the reverse. Yep. So, yeah, breakup. Okay, chaos. A sudden epiphany, whatever. But, yeah, there's going to be some woman that comes out, you know, and to try to heal, to try to do, that word, damage control. He's going to try to heal things himself. He's going to try to tell her sweet nothings. He's going to try to confess. He's going to tell her, oh, I don't want her. She means nothing to me, blah, 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 to try to heal the connection. Okay? It might even work. Okay? It might even work. He's probably even going to tell her, oh, I want to marry you. Okay? I don't want her. I thought I did, you know. All right, so give us more information, Spirit, when it comes to Cardi B's connection with Stefan Diggs. Please show us how it's going. Look, fidelity. Fidelity in the reverse. So infidelity, okay? Definitely. There's going to be some issues of infidelity in the future. Some woman is going to come out. Okay, we've got attraction. So yeah, he's definitely attracted to Cardi B, but he's also going to be attracted to this other woman as well. Okay, it's like he has some kind of like addiction to women. This one says fulfillment in the reverse. That's what I just said. This is what I get from this card. He's powerless to women. He loves women's bodies. He's powerless. Okay, so yeah. There's another woman that he's gonna be super attracted to. Again, attraction, and surrendering. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, surrendering. I feel like this is indication that she's just gonna let him go. Okay, she's just gonna let him go. She's not gonna give him the chances that she gave to Offset. She's gonna be able to recognize now, okay, this is the same type of bullshit that I was dealing with. You know, it's best if you leave. This one says feelings in the reverse. Again, he's going to try to beg for her back, beg for her forgiveness. He's going to confess his feelings. Look, she even has an engagement ring right there. Okay, that's basically this situation here with the marriage. He's gonna try to, oh, I want to marry you. Oh, I don't love her. I want you. Da 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 da. But it came out in the reverse, so it's not gonna work. Okay, because that's stuff that she's heard from Offset. Okay, leaving. Exactly, leaving. Okay, she's gonna make the decision to leave. It's gonna be a hard decision, but it's gonna be done. And then truth in the reverse. She's gonna be tired of all the lies. Okay, definitely tired of all the lies. Dreams in the reverse, and then empathy in the reverse. Yep, she's not gonna care anymore. She's not gonna care. She's gonna be stronger this time around. Okay, she's not gonna put up with the bullshit. She's not gonna put up with the back and forth. She's gonna make her decision very quickly, okay? And she's not going to care. Empathy, she's not going to care. All right. So this one came out first. So when it comes to the relationship between Cardi B and Stefan Diggs, please clarify what this fidelity card represents. What does this fidelity card in the reverse, what does it represent in this reading when it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefan Diggs? What does this fidelity card represent here? Ace of Swords, some kind of lie is going to come out. Okay? It's a big one too. A big lie is gonna come out. Okay? It's going to cause confusion. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay? And then Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Some kind of lie is going to come out, and he's going to try his best to do damage control. Okay? He's going to try to win her back and do damage control and, you know, tell her how he feels and everything like that. But yeah, please give us more clarification. Yeah, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay? It's going to put an end to the connection. Okay? Definitely it's going to put an end to the connection. Okay? And he's going to tell her, oh, I don't want to be with this woman. I don't want to be with her. All right? Please clarify this fulfillment card in the reverse. Fulfillment card in the reverse. Please tell us what this card represents when it comes to Cardi B and Stefan Diggs' romance. What does this fulfillment card represent in the reverse? We've got Eight of Swords in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, yeah, this situation is going to force him to come clean. I'm telling you, it's going to force him to come clean. Okay? Come clean about his relationship with this Queen of Pentacles. It's going to be someone that he's going to be giving money to. Okay? This is someone that he's been paying. Okay? Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and it's been going on for quite a while. Okay? But yeah, it's going to force him to open up and come clean with Cardi B, okay? Because I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, this woman, she's gonna I feel like there's some kind of extortion that's going to occur, where she's gonna threaten, oh, if you don't tell her, then I will, or something like that. And he's gonna be forced to be the one to tell her. Okay? He's gonna be afraid to, but eventually he's gonna drop that fear, and he's gonna be like, okay, I have to tell her. It's gonna hurt less if it comes from me or something like that. We got the World in the reverse and the Empress in the reverse. Yep, this is a baby mom. This is a baby mom that he never ended things with. He never ended things with her. It's been going on for quite a while, and he was paying her money to keep her silent. But something's gonna happen where she's gonna come out with it, and she's gonna try to extort him. I feel like she's going to say something like, you know, if you don't tell her, I will, and I'm going to come out to the media about it, okay? Something like that. Okay, please clarify this feelings card. Please clarify this feelings card in the reverse when it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefan Diggs. What does this feeling cards in the reverse represent? Feelings. King of Pentacles in the reverse, the Moon, and the High Priestess in the reverse. Yep. This is a cheating man. King of Pentacles in the reverse, an unfaithful man, and he probably uses money as well. He uses money in a very sneaky way. I feel like he pays off this woman for her silence, okay? And the High Priestess in the reverse, a secret woman, okay? But she's going to come out with the secret, okay? Yep. And he's gonna try to win Cardi B over. Probably gonna buy her an engagement ring or something. He's gonna try to beg for her back. Okay, we've got Queen of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Yep, he's gonna try to work on the connection with her. Yeah, and he's going to try to convince her that he wants her. He doesn't want anything to do with the other woman. He doesn't love the other woman. You know, he's going to try everything in his power to work on the connection and try to save the connection. But I feel with this Eight of Cups coming out in the reverse, she's probably going to ignore him and walk away. And yeah, the High Priestess in the reverse. I feel like she's going to be questioning, I feel like, I just feel like Cardi B is gonna feel like he loves this other woman more than he loves her. Ultimately, that's what it is. It wasn't just sex. Like, he's gonna try to convince her that it was just sex and she means nothing to me, that kind of thing. Oh, I want you, I really want you. But she's gonna be like, no, that's bullshit. You love her, okay? You have feelings for her, okay? Not me. All right, what is this leaving card in the reverse when it comes to Cardi B and Stefan Diggs's relationship? What is this leaving card in the reverse? What does this leaving card in the reverse represent? Who's going to be leaving, or who's going to want to leave? Three of Wands and the Empress in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, I just feel like he's gonna tell Cardi that he's moved on from his baby mom. Like, he doesn't want her. He's gonna convince her, or try to convince her, that he's moved on. Okay, and that he doesn't want anyone else. Okay, he wants to heal the connection with her. He's gonna do anything in his power to get her to stay. Wounded warrior, aka Nine of Wands. Okay, he's gonna try to defend the connection and really, really put in a fight for it. Okay, because I feel like he doesn't want her to leave. Okay, strength, he's gonna tell her to have the strength. Page of Cups in the reverse, he's gonna tell her that he doesn't love this other woman, and he's gonna try to convince her that he loves her. He's gonna try to say sweet nothings to her. Okay, he's going to want her to be strong in the connection. Like, don't give up on us. Please don't walk away. I don't love her. You know, I love you. Okay? Please clarify this Truth card in the reverse when it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefan Diggs. What does this Truth card in the reverse represent? Obviously, somebody's been lying, or some kind of truth is going to come out. We've got Ace of Wands in the reverse, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in the reverse, and Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, like I said, it's regarding, you know, someone who may have a kid by him. Okay, like I said, this is something that was going on before he even got into the connection with Cardi B. With the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, it's something that happened before, okay? And it's still going on, okay? But he's going to try to convince her that he doesn't love her and that he wants to be with Cardi, okay? He's going to try to convince her that that's the truth, but I don't think that it will be the truth, okay? Yeah, he's going to be exposed as a liar, okay? He's going to do anything in his power to try to, you know, get Cardi. Because yes, he is physically attracted to her, but he's sleaze. Look, King of Wands in the reverse. Wow. So yeah, he doesn't want to lose Cardi. You know, he's going to want to hold on to the connection. He's going to do everything in his power. But I don't see that that's going to work. Okay? Not this time around. Okay? Let's get into the other oracle deck here. And one more. All right, so it says rejected. Okay. When it comes to the relationship between Cardi B and Stefan Diggs, please show us with these cards, how is that relationship going? How is that relationship going? How is it working out? What's currently going on between them? Wolf in sheep's clothing. Someone's gonna be revealed to be a wolf in sheep's clothing, which is someone who's deceptive. Someone's not really who they say they are. Okay? Okay, bottom of the deck it says ego, hurt ego, getting in the way of relationship, etc. Okay? Please give us more information. Please tell us more about the relationship between Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. How is it going? How is it going to be going? Please let us know. Oopsie, my bad. Caught a case, sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, etc. That one seemed like it wanted to come out, but I'm not going to take it. If it comes out again, then it was meant to be. All right? But yeah, Spirit, please let us know more information. How's the relationship between Cardi B and Stefon Diggs? Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover. Yep. It's going to be exposed that somebody has a secret lover. Okay. He's exactly, look, wants you back. He's going to try everything in his power to get her back. Okay, to stop her from leaving. Same shit, different day. That's her ultimate conclusion. Same shit, different day. She's gonna come to the realization that she's been going through the same pattern, just different men. Okay, same shit from different men, and eventually she's just gonna walk away and turn her back, and she's gonna be like, nah. Okay, looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. Okay, so maybe the other woman is researching Cardi or something like that, and then bankrupt. Okay, so somebody's gonna pay out a lot of money here. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of money. Yeah, he's gonna try to, like, I feel like one of them or both of them is gonna try to stop this from going out into the media, because I feel like none of them want to feel embarrassed. They don't want to feel embarrassed. They don't want to feel the public telling them, oh, we told you so. Oh, you know, no facts, never has the facts, makes shit up. Okay? And then inside scoop, a closer look, nosy, up in your business. Yep. So their creativity steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates you, feeds off of you. I feel like I said, they're gonna try to stop this from coming out in the media, and they're probably gonna deny it. Okay, if the news probably does come out in the media, they're gonna say, oh, it's shit. Those are lies. Okay, the media always makes shit up. They don't have the facts. That's what I feel. Okay, with this one here, inside scoop, I feel like when the news hits the media or whatever, they're probably gonna deny it and say, oh no, that's not true. Okay, cyberbully, you are being bullied online, or they have whatever. That's like a typo. But yeah, this reminds me of like the extortion. I feel like this other woman is gonna try to extort, if not Stefon, then probably Cardi. Okay, exactly, threatening. Oh my God, intimidating, threatened, bothered. Yeah, this other woman, when she comes out with the news or whatever, she's gonna threaten them. She's gonna threaten to go to the media about it and whatnot. She's gonna try to extort money, and I feel like one of them, probably Stefon, is gonna pay like a bunch of money to this. So yeah, I feel like he's going to pay her a bunch of money to try to silence her, and he might even pay off members of the media. Look, dirty offer. Exactly. She's going to offer, hey, you give me money, I'll keep my silence. But I feel like it's going to be a dirty offer in the sense that this woman is going to promise to not say anything if he pays her, or if Cardi pays her, or maybe both of them, but she's still going to come out with it. She's still gonna come out with it for sure. Yep. That's what I'm sensing here, but let's get the clarification, okay? So when it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefon Diggs, who in this wolf in sheep's clothing here? Who is this wolf in sheep's clothing that will be revealed? Please let us know. What does this wolf in sheep's clothing card represent? who is going to be the wolf in sheep's clothing here? Temperance in the reverse. And Six of Cups in the reverse. Yep. It's going to be this this past love. This past love, okay? She could be like a drug addict or something, but she's unhealed. And yeah, she's like an ex of his, like someone, you know, someone that he knew before Cardi, and he has like a relationship with her all throughout, and he pays her. Yeah, she's gonna be the wolf in sheep's clothing, hermit in the reverse. I feel like she's going to, either she's pretending that she doesn't want to be with him. I feel like maybe that's it. Like maybe she wants to be. Okay, she's either gonna pretend that she doesn't want him and she doesn't want to be with him, but that's a lie, or the reverse. She's gonna, yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. I'm not sure what I was trying to say. Four of Cups. Yeah, like she's going to pretend she's not interested in him, but that's going to be a lie or something like that. Yeah. I feel like she's going to pretend that she doesn't want him back or vice versa, but it's going to be a lie. Okay, maybe he's going to be revealed to be the wolf in sheep's clothing. Maybe he's going to try to convince Cardi that, oh, I don't want her, or she's someone from my past. I don't want her. She's an alcoholic. She's this, she's that. But really, maybe that's going to be a lie. Yeah, like I feel like this is someone that he has a child or children with, okay? Please clarify this romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover. What is this romantic love affair card when it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefan Diggs? Strength. Okay. Page of Swords. Yep. I feel like somebody, some kind of child. King of Cups in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse, Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands. So yeah, he's gonna like try to convince her that, you know, he doesn't love this other woman, but somebody's gonna be happy here. I feel like this other woman is gonna be happy when all of this comes out. Okay, but yeah. Definitely this King of Cups cheated on her with somebody else. Okay? This King of Cups is gonna be revealed as a cheater. And this other woman who I feel has his child or will have his child or something like that, she's gonna be happy when it all happens. She's gonna be like, yeah, job well done, good job. I broke them up. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, I feel like he's paying this woman off. And the Hermit in the reverse, okay? He is going to be embarrassed by the news that comes out. He's not gonna like how people look at him in the media, so he's gonna try his best to like stop the news from coming out, basically. Okay, please clarify this wants you back card when it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefan Diggs. What does this wants you back card represent? Who wants who back? Who wants who back? The Hierophant in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, Three of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, the ex is gonna want him back or vice versa. But yeah, he's gonna beg for Cardi B's forgiveness. He's gonna want her back. He's gonna beg for her forgiveness, and I feel like he's gonna use marriage to try to get her to stay with him. I do feel so. I feel like maybe he's going to propose, you know, during that time. King of Swords in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse. Yeah, he's gonna try to convince her that he doesn't love this other woman. Okay. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yep, he's going to pay her off as well, too. Like, it's going to be a huge scandal. Okay? It's gonna be like a huge scandal, I believe. Some huge scandal. This might happen like later on in their relationship when they've built up a stronger connection. Okay? It's gonna catch everyone off guard. Okay? Please clarify this same shit different day card. What is this same shit different day card? I also feel like he's gonna try to speak negatively of this other woman. Okay? I feel like he might say like she's on drugs or something like that, to try to discredit her, you know? Please clarify this same shit different day card when it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefan Diggs. Okay, Six of Pentacles in the reverse and King of Pentacles. So yeah, he's gonna try to like use money and try to buy her gifts and win her back the same way Offset used to, because that seems to be Cardi B's love language. I feel like she loves receiving gifts, expensive gifts from men. Okay, and to her, that's how they prove their love. So he's gonna come on strong, you know, he's gonna be this King of Pentacles, he's gonna use his money, and he's gonna try to buy her gifts and everything like that. But she's not gonna fall for it. She's gonna be like, yeah, that whatever, I've seen all that already from Offset. Same shit, different nigga. Okay, that's what she's gonna see. That's how she's gonna see it as, and she's gonna turn her back on him. Even though he wants her back, he's going to try everything in his power to get her back. I feel like this time around, she's going to be stronger and wiser. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, he's going to try to fix the connection using money. Knight of Cups, okay? Because of his cheating. He's going to try to, like, win her back using money, okay? Please clarify this cyber bully card. Okay, it says you are being bullied online or something suffered from it. I don't understand that sentence. Okay, Queen of Pentacles on. Yep, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, which is the other woman, she is, I don't know, I just feel like she's gonna like threaten something about online. She's probably gonna leak something online or threaten to leak it online. But she's probably gonna get into some kind of war with Cardi B online as well. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Please give us more clarification for this cyber bully card. Yeah, I just feel like this other woman, she's going to like get into some kind of war. Yep, on the internet. Yeah, there's going to be something on the internet between them, her and Cardi. They're going to get into some kind of war online. Okay? Some kind of argument. It might even be public. It might be on Twitter. But yeah, they're going to get into some kind of public feud online. Okay? Okay, please clarify this no facts card. So I feel like they're going to deny that, like they're going to pretend, I feel like they're going to deny that their relationship is having trouble. They're going to pretend that everything is good, that they're in love and they're this happy family, when in actuality things are broken. Things are broken, someone's out in the cold, you know. I feel like they're going to pretend that everything's okay. The Moon and Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, they're gonna like act like everything's okay for the spotlight, like for the public. That's what I feel. He's probably gonna pay off members of the media too to not report on the story. Please give us more clarification for this no facts, never has the facts, make shit up, lies. When it comes to Cardi B's relationship with Stefan Diggs. Who never has the facts? Who makes shit up? Who lies in this connection? What is this card referring to? Okay, I think that's it. I just feel like this card is referring to, you know, what they just would try everything in their power to make sure that the news doesn't get out to the media. Okay, because they don't want to be embarrassed. Okay, they both are kind of using this relationship as publicity for both of them. Like I said, from the very beginning, we saw this card here for Stefan Diggs. So he sees his relationship with Cardi as a healthy choice in love and in life, right? Self-care, self-love, being happier. So he sees his relationship with her as being wholesome. Okay, and then we also saw this. They both see it as a healing connection for the both of them. He's healing from his issues with women in the past, and she's also healing from her past heartbreak. So they both see it as a healing connection. They see it as something positive. So I feel like they're going to fight to maintain that image in the media. So they're going to do everything in their power to try to stop it from coming out, including denying it. When it does actually come out, they're going to say, oh, that's not true, that's lies. And Cardi B actually did that in the past with Offset. There was like a time that he cheated on her, and she was saying, oh, no, that's not true, blah, 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 blah. So I feel like they're going to do that, you know, probably in the beginning when the news comes out about this other woman. But eventually, I just feel like Cardi B is just going to walk away, you know, because she's going to be tired of all the games and the same tactics that these guys use, okay? So, yeah, I just feel like this relationship is in for an impending breakup, and it's due to infidelity that's going to occur or is occurring currently, okay? Is occurring currently, but I feel like this other woman here, that she's hiding right now, because you see she has the veil, she has the fan covering her face, but eventually she's gonna come out with this story, okay? And when she does come out, she's gonna do it in a way where she tries to extort them, okay? She's gonna get money out of it. We did see the bankrupt card, so I feel like one of them or both of them is gonna pay a lot of money to try to get rid of this story here. But it's gonna come out, and yeah, that's it. That's what I see there. It's gonna come out, and I feel like Cardi B is going to quote unquote learn her lesson this time, and she's actually gonna just walk away from him, and she's gonna look into actual real healing that doesn't involve jumping into another relationship. Real healing that involves getting to know yourself, getting to love yourself, spend time with yourself, heal yourself, etc. Okay, I feel like this breakup is gonna trigger that for her. As for him, I'm not even sure what he's gonna do. It seems like he still has feelings for this other woman, but he just wanted to be with Cardi for the image. Okay, so yeah, that's what I think. Okay, so that was the reading for Cardi B and Stefan Diggs' relationship. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like. Please also comment, let me know if you liked it. And also, I would love to see you again. So please subscribe to my channel so I can see you on my next upcoming readings. Don't forget to select the bell notification and select all so that you'll be notified each and every time I post a new reading, okay? So until I see you again, Pal 2, have yourselves a very blessed and beautiful day. And of course, namaste. All right, so we're down to Pal 3 and our last celebrity couple for today. So Pal 3, you have chosen Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre. So this will be their celebrity relationship reading. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's just get right down to it, okay? All right, so Spirit, when it comes to the relationship between Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre, please show us what are his feelings in this connection. How does he feel in this connection with her? What are his feelings in this romantic connection with Tiana Taylor? What are Aaron Pierre's feelings, emotions, thoughts, etc. about being in this connection with Tiana Taylor? Okay, I'm going to take this one. It says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. It's in the reverse. Okay, and then, you know, this one says mask. Okay, so I get a sense that there's like pretending, okay? Probably pretending that it's paradise when in actuality it's not. But I do think that he enjoys his time with her. I'm thinking that he likes her more as like a friend, but he's pretending. However, let's just get more information. This one says the Grim Reaper, okay? It says the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Okay. All right. So, okay. So, I'm just getting a sense that, you know, maybe the relationship is gonna come to an end soon, okay? No second chances. All right. Spirit, please let us know more about Aaron Pierre's feelings about his relationship with Tiana Taylor. What are Aaron Pierre's feelings? Cupid's arrow and cassette. Actually, I'm not going to take those. I'm really sorry, but it's just the way they came out. I just wasn't too confident, okay? So let's give it a try. Sorry, let's give it another shot. If those two were meant to be, they would come back out again, okay? But in the meantime, let's keep it going. So please, Spirit, use these cards. It says boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues, okay? So, I'm just getting a sense that maybe he'll be moving on from her. Okay, it says receiving what you need. So it's almost like this relationship is for a specific purpose. And then after he's received what he needs, he's going to move on. And probably, you know, without much notice, you know. I feel like maybe the relationship might come to a sudden end, kind of like Common and Tiffany Haddish. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I remember they were dating for a while, and then I don't know, there was something about like she saying that she didn't know that they were broken up or something like that. She heard it in the media. So it might be something like that. Like he might just move on suddenly after he receives what he needs from this connection with her, okay? But of course, we're going to get clarification. All right. Please give us one more, Spirit, to let us know. Okay, so this one says sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Okay, this one says, I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. And Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Ascending. Okay, and then we have Healthy Choices. All right. So I kind of get the sense that, you know, like I said, this could be more of a friendship type thing, okay? But I'm definitely going to go into the clarification right away, okay? Hold on, let me just shuffle my tarot deck. Okay. All right, so when it comes to Aaron Pierre's feelings in his relationship with Tiana Taylor, please clarify this Paradise card in the reverse. Why is this Paradise card here in the reverse when it comes to his feelings? It says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. 5 of Wands. Okay, so there's competition there. Okay, competition, fighting, not being able to get along. So I'm sensing that there's someone else in the picture, okay, on his side, okay? Somebody is kind of jealous of his connection with her, okay? It could be a few people as well. Temperance in the reverse and 2 of Wands. I feel like it's someone that, someone he may have left recently, and this person's not okay. Like they're feeling some sort of imbalance. I'm thinking this person thought that they were his person, okay? We got 5 of Swords, and then we've got King of Swords. So yeah, this is someone that he broke up with. Okay, he broke up with this person. He walked away from this person. He made the decision to do that, and they're not happy with it. Okay, they're not happy with his decision to cut him off and walk away. There was conflict in that connection. Queen of Wands and 3 of Wands. So yeah, he definitely walked away from her, and I think that he's more attracted to Tiana Taylor. I think he's probably more attracted to Tiana Taylor, and this person's jealous and they're furious. Okay, let's move on. Please clarify this Grim Reaper card in the reverse when it comes to Aaron Pierre's feelings about his connection with Tiana Taylor. What does this Grim Reaper card represent in the reverse? It says the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life, okay? So, Knight of Wands. So yeah, this is him moving on, okay? This is him moving on from some kind of connection, and this is him looking for a change as well, okay? He's looking for a change, and I'm also seeing here, like he's definitely ready for something passionate with somebody else, okay? 8 of Wands in the reverse and the Devil in the reverse. Yep, he walked out of some kind of a relationship that was trying to hold him back, hold him down, okay? Somebody wasn't right for him, but she was trying to capture him, seduce him, trap him, and he found a will to get out of that connection, okay? Please tell us more when it comes to Aaron Pierre's feelings in his connection with Tiana Taylor. What does this Grim Reaper card in the reverse represent? Says the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So what relationship is over? Who needs to grow and transform their life? Please let us know, Spirit. This is talking about Aaron Pierre's feelings. Okay, King of Pentacles. Okay, it looks like he's ready for some kind of long-term commitment, and also with the King of Pentacles, I'm getting a sense of opportunity, like financial opportunity. All right, so maybe this other person that he ended this connection with, that he walked away from, this person is obviously not a celebrity. They don't make money, and so I feel like, you know, he wanted, you know, someone that probably, basically what I'm trying to say is maybe he saw this relationship with Tiana Taylor as a better opportunity for him. Okay, better opportunity for him financially, etc. Since they're both you know, actors, celebrities, whatever, I feel like he sees this connection as something that's gonna be good for his career, for his image. Do you know what I mean? Knight of Cups, okay? And Ace of Pentacles, exactly. He sees it as like a new opportunity, okay? It's a romantic opportunity, but it's also like financial, okay? So yeah, he came out of a connection with someone else. to be with her. Okay. All right. Please give us some clarification for this Boat card when it comes to what are Aaron Pierre's feelings in his connection with Tiana Taylor. What does this Boat card represent here? It says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Okay, what does this card represent when it comes to Aaron Pierre and his relationship with Tiana Taylor? What does this Boat card mean in this reading for us, Spirit? Please clearly let us know. Okay, so it says Five of Cups in the reverse, Justice, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Fool in the reverse. So definitely he's over someone, and he definitely made the decision to leave them. And he, like I said, he feels like it's the right decision. He's thinking about his future. I feel like there was some form of betrayal there, okay? I feel like probably he felt betrayed by this person, or maybe he betrayed them, okay? Again, we see two queens here, a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Cups, all right? So these could represent two different women, or they could represent the same woman, meaning that he's really physically attracted as well as emotionally connected to this new person. And with the Fool in the reverse, we've got the Fool in the reverse, but yeah, I feel like he's looking back at this past connection and thinking that he was foolish in that connection, okay? I honestly do feel like he ended some kind of connection with somebody else and went to be with Tiana Taylor, okay? Whoever he was in that connection with, I feel like either he broke their heart or they broke his heart, or maybe it was a mutual thing, but I'm seeing up here that he was probably hurt and he walked away. We got Eight of Wands in the reverse, and we've got Ten of Pentacles in the upright. So again, some kind of financial opportunity here, okay? And then Eight of Wands, I just feel like he felt like that other person, whoever he left, they weren't good for him, okay? They weren't good for him. He felt that they were holding him back, okay? So he made the conscious decision to leave this other person, okay? And he's not crying and mourning over them, okay? He kind of looks back at them and was like, you know what? I was pretty foolish for being in that connection in the first place, okay? Please clarify this watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception card when it comes to Aaron Pierre's feelings. Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, he's only focusing, you know, after leaving this connection, he was only focused on himself, focused on new opportunities, focused on his money. He's not focusing on love, okay? Queen of Swords in the reverse, yep. And Knight of Swords. So yeah, it seems like he doesn't get along with this other woman, okay? So he's not thinking about her. He's not looking back at her. He's only looking forward at new opportunities and only focusing on his money, okay? Please give us more clarification for this Sunglasses card in the reverse. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Six of Swords. Yep, this is him moving on, okay? He's not looking back at the ex. He doesn't miss her at all. Okay, Three of Swords. Again, I feel like she broke his heart, or maybe he broke her heart, okay? And then, yeah, Temperance in the reverse, okay? There's like some form of imbalance there, emotional imbalance. And also, he found out that she wasn't the one for him, okay? She's not his soulmate. And also, he doesn't want to heal that connection, okay? Seven of Cups in the reverse, okay? So yeah, he's not dreaming, he's not daydreaming, he's not thinking about the past at all. He's not. He's being realistic, and he's focusing on his future, and he's moving forward, okay? Four of Cups. Yeah, he was bored in that connection. He was tired of it, and he has no feelings for his ex. Okay? Please clarify this I like you card. Three of Cups. I like you. Friendship. Okay, so he has like kind of like a friendship like connection with Tiana. Okay, Seven of Swords. Please give us more clarification for this I like you card. It says someone likes you. Knight of Swords. Okay, he's determined. Okay, his mind is made up. He's just moving forward and he's like focused on that. And the High Priestess. So yeah, he has like intentions. He has like intentions, secret intentions with her. But it seems like right now they are, you know, friends. Okay? But he has something under his sleeve that he's planning. The World in the reverse and Eight of Cups in the reverse. Ooh. Please give us more clarification for this I like you card. It says someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. Who likes who and who wants to date in this connection? Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, Eight of Cups in the reverse. So when I see this card, okay, I'm thinking that maybe secretly he's still friends with his ex, okay, and secretly maybe he wants to date her. The Sun in the reverse, Knight of Cups. Yeah, so maybe undercover, like maybe secretly he's still, you know, maybe he's still connected with his ex. I don't know, because we were seeing something different up here, and now we're seeing with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, that talks about someone regretting walking away, or they're having troubles walking away from a connection. Okay? So, I mean, this could be referring to his connection with Tiana Taylor, but then we have the Sun in the reverse, and then we have Knight of Cups. So somebody secretly wants to date someone. Okay, they secretly want to date someone. It could be someone that they just walked away from, or they're finding it hard to walk away. So maybe he's putting on like a front, okay? Maybe he's putting on a front, acting like, yeah, I just got out of this relationship, okay? She broke my heart, you know, I'm moving on. There's no second chances. I'm focusing on my career. I'm focusing on the future. I'm not attracted to her, etc., etc. But then down here, secretly, he's still friends with her, and secretly, he's thinking about her, and, you know, secretly wants to date her. That's what I'm seeing there, but we'll get more clarification. Okay, please clarify this hand of cards. Strength in the reverse. Okay, this represents weakness. This could represent, you know, falling into temptation. This could represent disloyalty. Okay, all right. And King of Wands in the reverse, somebody who's confused. Okay, somebody who's confused, somebody has a lot of energy and passion and they don't know what to do with it. Okay, this could be someone who's looking back. Look, Death in the reverse, so something's not really over. Okay, let's see. What's this hand of cards card represent when it comes to Aaron Pierre's feelings in his connection with Tiana Taylor? What is this hand of cards? It says take a risk, take a chance, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. This one says Three of Wands, and then this one says Two of Cups. So it looks like he's taking a chance with the new connection. He's moving forward, moving on, and he's taking a chance. He's looking for progress in that connection, okay? He wants to see where it's going to lead. Eight of Pentacles, he's putting in the work, he's invested, he's working on things, and then Ace of Cups. So yeah, he's definitely, he's deciding to put in the work in this new connection with Tiana Taylor, okay? Because he thinks that this, you know, this could be true love, okay? And yeah, he's focusing on that. But yeah, this one here kind of caught me off guard. But you know what? We'll get more information as we keep going. But let's move on right along. So right now, Everything seems pretty legit here on his side, okay? We see that he just came out of a connection, and he doesn't have any intentions of looking back, okay? He doesn't have any intentions of looking back at that ex, and definitely he's risking it all for Tiana, okay? He's thinking that this could lead to love, you know, this could lead to a really good romance. So I'm going to take the chance, and I'm going to put my all in, and I'm going to work on it, okay? So that's what I see for the most part on his side. But there's this one here. Someone secretly wants to date someone, okay? I'm not sure who that is. That one kind of threw me off guard, but anyways, let's get into her side of things. So Tiana Taylor, Spirit, when it comes to her relationship with Aaron Pierre, please let us know how she's feeling in her connection with Aaron Pierre. How is Tiana Taylor feeling in her connection with Aaron Pierre? Ooh, twin flames. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So this is pretty self-explanatory. She thinks they have a really good connection. They have like a twin flame connection. They balance each other out. They complement each other. You know, heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Ooh. And then the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next level, healing the inner child and growth. All right, so she feels really good about this connection. She feels like this could be the one. They could be twin flames, okay? And she feels like this relationship could help her evolve and heal as well, okay? All right, please give us more information as to the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So she feels like like I said, they have a really good connection. They have solidarity between each other. There's truth and clarity. And she would protect him and he would protect her. She feels like they're like a good power couple, okay? She honors him. She respects him. And again, they're truthful, okay? She reveals things to him, you know, like they have just very open communication, truthful, no secrets, okay? Protection. She feels protected with him. And again, she feels like they could be a power couple. Look, wedding rings. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So yeah, she feels very strongly. She's hoping that it leads to marriage, okay? And she doesn't want it to end. She's hoping that it leads to marriage. She thinks it's a very good soul connection, okay? This one, these came out. It says separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, unsure of future. But then it says Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation, unconditional love, engagement ring in the reverse. So this could be talking about how she met him after her separation or something like that. I don't know if I'm going to take those. Okay? I don't know if I'm going to take those. But, yeah. Please give us one more to let us know what are Tiana Taylor's feelings when it comes to her relationship with Aaron Pierre. Please give us at least one more card to let us know clearly how she feels about this connection. Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So again, that could be talking about her ex, okay? Like she's never going to go back to her ex, okay? Not today, okay? Not dealing hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, and still angry, and then reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make new memories. Okay. So, maybe someone's trying to get back with her and she doesn't want that person. Okay, that's something that I'm picking up here, but we're going to get more clarification. All right, so when it comes to Tiana Taylor's feelings about her relationship with Aaron Pierre, please clarify this Twin Flames card. Says yin yang, Zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Please let us know, in what way is this connection a twin flame connection, or why does she feel this way towards him? How are they twin flames? Please explain this card for us, Spirit. Okay, we got Strength in the reverse, and then we got Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like she doesn't want to leave him, like she wouldn't want to leave him. Okay. She doesn't want to leave him and go back to someone who was disloyal to her. Okay, she feels like a weakness for him, I feel. Justice, okay, she feels like she finally found someone to do her justice, okay? And this is justice in regard to her relationship with her ex. Okay, I feel like she had an ex who cheated on her, and this is basically saying that she will never go back to that person, and she feels like her relationship with Aaron Pierre is doing her justice, like it's helping her to get over that situation, okay? And bottom of the deck is 10 of Wands, okay? Burden. Yeah, that relationship was a burden, okay? 7 of Swords. Strange. Okay, 7 of Swords could represent theft, deception, you know. 8 of Wands in the reverse, and then Justice. Okay, please give us more clarification for this Twin Flames card. Yep, 4 of Wands. This is definitely the Twin Flame cards. She feels like she found the person that she was destined to be with, okay? The Star. She's very optimistic about this union. She feels really good about it. She feels like it's a wish come true. And then the Moon, yeah. So she feels like, you know, she's following her intuition, and this was revealed to her. This is how she feels. So yeah, she's basically kind of comparing the connection to that of her exes, where like with her ex there was a lot of deception, a lot of lies, okay? And basically with the 8 of Cups in the reverse, I feel like it's saying like she would never go back to him because he was disloyal to her, okay? And she finally found somebody who, you know, is really good for her, a good foundation in this connection, okay? She feels like this is a wish come true, and she's following her intuition, okay? She has clarity now. Yep, Queen of Wands, okay? She feels good, passionate about this connection, and 8 of Wands. She's taking her time, okay? It's like things are like kind of moving slowly, okay? All right, please clarify the Sword and the Rose card. Okay. Page of Wands, she's very excited about this connection. It makes her super happy. Okay. 3 of Swords. All right. I feel like she's doing a lot of comparison between this new connection, and the one that she just left from her ex-husband there. There's like a lot of like comparing. It feels like it's like the difference between being in a room full of smoke and then going out and getting a breath of fresh air, okay? It's like the difference between that, okay? She's talking about how she feels happy, like she feels so happy she can dance, okay? Dance for joy. She feels like a little child. She's so happy, she's so passionate. Whereas in her last relationship, there was like heartbreak, there was like betrayal, okay? All right. And then she also feels like her ex was a narcissist. Whereas this one is truthful, okay? He tells the truth, the blunt truth. I feel like he's very blunt, okay? Because that's what this card is about. It's about truth. So I feel like he's very blunt, like he just comes out and tells the truth, even if it's gonna hurt someone. And I feel like she really loves that about him, okay? She admires that about him. I feel like she looks up to him, okay? Please clarify this wedding rings card. It says union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Look, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like she may want to have a child by him, or make some form of eternal connection. Okay, so it could be a child or something that they do together that will last. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Chariot in the reverse. All right, give us more clarification for this wedding rings card when it comes to what are Tiana Taylor's feelings about her connection with Aaron Pierre. What does this wedding rings card symbolizes? Yep, she wants to invest in this connection. She wants him to invest in this connection. I feel like she would fight over him. Okay, she wants him. I feel like she would fight over him. All right, let's move forward. Please clarify the Grim Reaper card. Says the relationship is over, no second chances. So I feel like she's aware that he just broke it off with an ex. Okay, I feel like she's aware that he broke it off with an ex, and I feel like she's thinking that this ex might come back and try to snatch him up. Okay, and she's basically saying, in that case, you know what, I'll fight for my man. Okay, he's not going back to her. She's not going to come back and snatch him back. Exactly. She's like, this is my man now. Okay, Two of Cups. We're meant to be with each other, and I'll help him get his crazy ex off his back. Okay, because she doesn't seem to be getting it. Okay, so I feel like she's aware that like I said, he just broke it off with this other woman, and she might still be in the picture, still trying to come around. Yeah, exactly. Rock bottom. She's like, it's over, bitch. He's not coming back to you. The relationship is dead, and he's with me now. Okay? Yep. Knight of Swords. She's ready to fight for him. Okay? She's determined. She's like, nah, this is my man. Okay? All right. So we're off to a good start so far. All right? So let's move on. All right. Yep, she wants his ex to back off. She's like, he's my man now. And if I have to fight you to get him off of him, I will do that, bitch. All right. So when it comes to Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor's relationship, please give us an indication as to how their relationship is going with these cards, Spirit. Please show us with these cards how is their relationship going? Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor. What's going on in their connection? How is it going? All right, so we've got nostalgia in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like neither one of them want to go back to their exes. Neither one of them feel fondly about going back to the past. This one says self-confidence. Okay, so yeah, self-confidence. This is making me think that it has something to do with work. Okay, I feel like it's helping to build up his careers or his self-confidence. Okay. Yeah, I feel like being with her, I feel like both of them feel like being with her is going to build up his prestige, I think. Okay, it's going to be good for his career. And then it says surrendering. Okay? Surrendering. All right. Freedom. Okay? Freedom is at the bottom of the deck, and protection. Okay, so I do think that, you know, both of them are aware that he walked away, you know, from an ex, and she has her guard up. She's there. She, as in Tiana Taylor, is there to make sure that all cords are cut and that he won't go back to her, and she's there to like protect him. I feel like they have I mean, she will fight for him. She'll fight with him. You know, that's what I'm getting a sense of. And once again, I feel like they do have a very honest connection. Very honest. I feel like they share things like, you know, on a friendship level. Okay. But yeah, she's very aware that the other woman might want to come and sneak back in. All right. So please clarify. Okay, we got Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Nine of Swords in the reverse, and Seven of Wands. So with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, he's not juggling. Neither is she. Okay, Nine of Swords in the reverse. Neither of them are worried. Neither of them are stressing. And with the Seven of Wands, I feel like they're there to defend each other. And I'm getting the sense that she would fight over him if need be. And probably vice versa too. Okay, so yeah, I feel like when it comes to this card, I feel like it's saying like, you know what, this man is not going back to you. That's what I'm getting a sense of. Like she is really protective and defensive over him. Okay, but she's not worried about him juggling her. And yeah, she will definitely defend this person. She will defend him from the ex trying to come back. Okay, Eight of Wands in the reverse and Ten of Swords. Exactly. She wants to make sure that this girl knows that it's over between them and there's no going back. He's not going backwards. Okay, he's with me now. That's basically what I'm getting there from that. Okay, and I will fight you if you ever come over here on this side looking for him. Okay, but yeah, Tiana Taylor, she basically sees this woman as no competition. Okay. All right, please clarify this self-confidence card. Okay, when it comes to Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor's relationship, what does this self-confidence card represent here? What does this self-confidence card mean in this reading when it comes to Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor's relationship? Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and Nine of Wands in the reverse. Feel like it's saying that they have something good together. Like they have something very stable, something long-lasting, okay? King of Swords, Ace of Cups, King of Wands in the reverse, and Death in the reverse. So I see here, once again, this King of Swords has his mind made up. He made a decision, okay? And the decision he made is to cut something off, okay? He's focused on new love in the future, and that's what he's focused on, okay? But then we have King of Wands in the reverse. And then we have Death in the reverse. So, I mean, immediately with the King of Wands in the reverse, we see someone looking back, okay? We see someone looking that way, which represents back to me. And then the Death in the reverse, which represents something's not really over, okay? Something's not really over and someone hasn't changed, okay? Somebody still has some of their ways about them, some toxic ways about them, okay? So that's what I see there. Yep, the World in the reverse. Something's not really over. Okay. All right. Please give us more clarification for this self-confidence card when it comes to Eight of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Swords, Three of Cups, Page of Swords. Okay. Suddenly I'm starting to see here that, you know, it seems like, you know, with the Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Swords, and then we've got the Three of Cups here, he could, I mean, I'm just starting to get a sense that, you know, maybe he's still talking to the third party. Maybe he's still talking to the ex. Maybe things really aren't over. Maybe his feelings are that he's still attached to her somehow, but he's keeping it on the low. Okay? Maybe he's keeping it as on a friendship level for now, but he's still curious about her. He's still concerned about her, wants to know, you know? Queen of Cups. Okay, so perhaps he still has feelings for her. Okay, but they're secret. Please give us some more clarification for this self-confidence card when it comes to Aaron Pierre's. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man in the reverse, Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Wands in the reverse. So I'm getting a sense that like he's still friends with his ex, and maybe she knows his family. Maybe she knows his family, and so they have like some kind of connection that he finds it hard to leave from. Like they're kind of stuck together somehow. But I'm just getting a sense, you know, from this card, I'm getting a sense that, you know, the gag is, I mean, even though their relationship is going well, she feels that way about him, he feels that way about her. But remember what I got from this card here is that, you know, maybe things really aren't as over as you think it is with his ex. That's what I'm thinking. Look, Five of Cups in the reverse and Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So there could still be some feelings there between him and his ex. Okay, we'll find out more, but for now, let's move on. Please clarify this surrendering card when it comes to Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor's relationship. What does this surrendering card represent? Who needs to surrender here? We've got the Star in the upright. Okay, so wishes come true, Knight of Cups. So yeah, he's definitely focusing on his new connection with Tiana. However, we've got the Magician in the reverse here. Okay, so somebody's lying. Somebody's is, you know, definitely lying and manipulating here. Okay, seven of Pentacles and the Chariot in the reverse. So yeah, basically they have a great connection. Okay, she has really strong feelings for him. Okay, really strong feelings. She feels like this is her person and she finally found him, and he's so much better than her ex, and she would never go back to her ex, and she would fight over him if his ex ever tries to come back. And he basically has been open to her and has told her, yeah, I just got out of this relationship with my ex. There's no second chances. I wasn't happy with her. You know, she received what she need. I received what I need. We both moved on. I'm focusing on my future and my present, and I would like to risk, you know, being in a relationship with you because I feel like it's going to work out. However, what he's not telling her is that deep down inside, he still has a connection with his ex. That's what I see. He still has a connection with his ex. Okay, he may still have feelings for her, you know. At least they're friends, right? They're friends, and I feel like she's still connected to his family. So there's a sense of like I guess you can say loyalty or something there. But yeah, he still has like a connection with his ex, okay? That's something that he's not being honest about, okay? But everything else, he's honest, but he just hasn't told her, you know what? I'm still friends with her. You know, she knows my family. You know, I still think about her, blah, 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 blah. Like, he doesn't tell her that, okay? Let's move on. All right. All right, so when it comes to the relationship between Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre, please show us, how is that relationship going? Show us with these cards, how is the relationship between Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre? Once again, we have healing connection, okay? And then we have proposal in the reverse, as well as bonding, okay? So once again, healing connection, meaning one of them or both of them are using this connection to heal, okay? It looks like both of them just got out of relationships, okay? Tiana Taylor recently got a divorce from Iman Shumpert, and I feel like his ex wasn't famous, so I don't know anything about her, but it looks like he just got out of a connection with his ex too. And they're both healing. They're both using their relationship as a means to heal from their past, okay? Then we got proposal in the reverse. So it says, your romance is about to evolve and level up. Ooh. So there could be an impending proposal here, okay? Somebody wants somebody to propose. I feel like she really wants him to propose. She really wants the relationship to go there. And it says bonding. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. So yeah, they're working on their connection. They're working on getting to know each other. And as they get to know each other, they're realizing that they do have a lot of things in common. Hence the twin flame card. Bottom of the deck, honest communication. It's in the reverse, exactly, because like as I said earlier, I feel like they do have honest communication. We see that with the sword and the rose card. Okay, there's honest. I feel like he's honest with her about most things, but there's one thing that he's not really honest with her about, and that is the fact that he's still connected to his ex and he may still have feelings for her. Okay, material attachment says too much focus on visible trappings. Okay, dreams come true, etc., etc. Okay, all right. So let's see here. All right, so when it comes to the relationship between Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor, in what way is this a healing connection? Okay, we got 4 of Cups, okay, 2 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, the Moon in the reverse, King of Pentacles, the Magician in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like when I see the Emperor and I see the Ace of Pentacles right beside it, I feel like this connection, I feel like I feel like he's kind of using this connection to help him in his career, to help him gain more power, more prestige in his career. I feel like he sees it as a good opportunity. Okay? I feel when I see these last 3 cards, I see the Moon in the reverse, I see the King of Pentacles, and then I see the Magician in the reverse right beside it. I feel like he's okay, hope this doesn't come out sounding too cold, but it almost comes across as if he's leading her to believe that, you know, like maybe he wants to marry her one day. I feel like he's leading her to believe that. Like he wants her to believe that he wants to marry her. Okay? But that would be a lie. The Magician in the reverse, that would be a lie. I feel maybe he's a little bit opportunistic. When I see these 2 cards come out together like that, 4 of Cups and then 2 of Cups, it almost leads me to believe as if, like, you know, with the 4 of Cups, it's like someone doesn't have any feelings. Someone feels bored, uninterested, but with the Two of Cups right beside it, it's almost like they're putting on a show. And they're investing in the connection to see what they can get out of it. Okay, so I see, basically what I see here is that I just feel like he's using this connection to basically heal his career, maybe even his image. Okay, I feel like he's putting on a show. I feel like maybe he's really not that interested in her. Okay, but he's, you know, making her and everyone else think that he is. Okay, I feel like he's investing in this connection and he wants to see where it's going to take him. I feel like he thinks that something good is going to come out of it. I feel like he thinks it's fruitful, financially fruitful. Okay, and then when I see this card, I feel like there's a sense of greed involved in this connection. Okay, and then I see these two here, the Emperor and then the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like he sees it as a power move, a good opportunity. It's like a power move for him. Okay, and I feel like he's like, he's willing to go pretty much all the way. He's willing to let her think or believe that he wants to marry her and he wants a commitment. But again, Magician in the reverse, that would be a lie. Manipulating. Okay, the Star and then Five of Wands. Okay, all right, let's move on. Please clarify this proposal card. Okay, somebody's wishing for a proposal here. Somebody's very, very much wishing for a proposal. Please give us more clarification for this proposal card. It says Empress. Please clarify this Empress. Is it upright or reverse, Spirit? Yep, it's upright. So again, I feel like she wants this connection. She wants it to go all the way. She wants proposal. She wants, you know, possibly she wants to have his child. Okay? Seven of Wands. King of Swords. Okay, please clarify this proposal card when it comes to the relationship between Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor. What does this proposal card represent? She loves his honesty, okay? She wants him to come out and be honest. She loves his blunt honesty. It's like there's something very, very blunt and direct, okay? Ten of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse. So it's like they're not afraid. They're not afraid of getting hurt. They're not afraid. They want to risk it all. Yeah. And then also, it's like both of them are motivated by their past relationships here. Both of them are motivated by their past. I mean, that's what brings them together, it seems like. Okay, it's like they both have something to prove to their exes, kind of thing. Okay, so they would definitely do that. They would, I'm getting a sense that they are the type of people that would have like an agreement, like a partnership, a business partnership. Instead of a marriage, they would have like a business partnership. You know what I mean? Like they would agree to like, okay, let's get married on paper, make it look good, blah, 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 blah. Make everyone think that, like, you know, we're in love, even though like maybe there's not love there. But yeah, let's do it. I'm not afraid of that. Okay, it's something like that. Okay, please give us more clarification for this proposal card in the reverse when it comes to Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor's relationship. What is this proposal card in the reverse? 5 of Wands. 3 of Cups. Yeah. They're doing it for show. They would do something like that for show and to prove something to their exes. Yeah. Both of them. It's like both of them are using this relationship to get back at their exes. Okay? Yeah, both of them. And also, you know, for publicity purposes, to be seen. Okay? So, yeah, it seems like both of them would do something like that. Like they would have like an agreement where they would say, hey, let's do it, let's get married. But it's not out of love, it's just to prove to our exes and to the world, you know, that we can do this. Yeah. All right, so let's move on. Bonding. 2 of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. Okay. So, once again, I'm seeing financial opportunity here, okay? The Hierophant in the reverse. Okay. Please clarify this bonding card for us. Temperance in the reverse. 4 of Cups. Their relationship is very non-traditional, okay? There's something different about the connection. There's some kind of imbalance about it. And I'm getting a sense with this card here, I'm getting a sense that things are not what they look like. Things are not what they look like. Things are not what they seem. Okay? 8 of Wands in the reverse. Please give us more clarification for this bonding card when it comes to... Okay, so where even was I? Yeah, okay, all right. So please give us more clarification for this bonding card when it comes to the relationship between Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor. What does this bonding card represent? Strength in the reverse. Okay, I'm just getting a sense that okay, somebody's helping the other person in this connection, and it's almost like they're helping them. You know, I feel like they're helping them heal from the past, or they're helping them get away from a toxic, controlling ex, okay? She could be doing that for him, he could be doing that for her, but I feel like somebody's helping the other person. You know, somebody's helping the other person, okay? It could be helping their career, but I also think that it's like they're helping them get over their toxic ex, okay? Helping them see things from a different perspective, helping them grow as well, okay? So I feel, once again, it's like an agreement almost, like, yeah, look, the Devil in the reverse, 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the Death in the reverse. Yeah, so once again, I get the impression that, you know, both of them are using this connection to help them heal from their past toxic lovers. And I feel like she especially is, you know, using this connection to help him get away from a toxic ex who possibly is trying to trap him. Okay, so they're trying to make a statement with this relationship. Not to say that there's not any feelings there. Of course there's feelings there, especially on her side, okay? But once again, I just feel like this relationship is kind of like an agreement. Like, hey, you know, you just got out of a relationship, I just got out of a relationship. Why don't we get together, and why don't we show our exes and everybody else for that matter that we can do this? And it's like, yeah, okay, I'm down for that. Let's do it. It's kind of like that. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So yeah, it's like a healing connection. I feel like one day there's going to be a proposal that comes out of the blue. And the proposal is going to be, like I said, it's going to be like for show. Okay? And then bonding. Like, she's helping him heal from his controlling ex. Okay? She's helping him heal and move on from that. Okay? And also, like, the relationship is helping, you know, both of them, but especially him. I feel like it's more helping his career. It's helping him financially, and it's also helping him grow in his career and become stronger, you know, that kind of thing. Okay? All right. And the next card is, okay, this one. All right. Okay. Okay. All right, so Spirit, played out. Okay, definitely he's running from his ex, okay? So when it comes to the relationship between Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre, please show us with these cards, how is that relationship going? How is the relationship between Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre? Fishing for comments. So somebody's trying to find out information here. They're trying to find out, you know, what's going on. And I also think that with this one here, I also think that they do a lot of things to get the reaction from the public. That's what I feel here, okay? They do a lot of things together to get people's reaction. It says wolf in sheep's clothing, and it says grudge holder, okay? So again, I feel like both of them are aware that the ex is, you know, on their trail, okay? Kissing ass, okay? Kissing ass. So I feel like it's his ex that wants him back. Haunted, memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects, marrying for money. So yeah, there's a greedy ex on his trail, okay? Definitely. And she is trying to get this person back, okay? She's trying to get Aaron back. I feel like she wants him, and I feel like she wants him for his money, okay? And I feel like they're using this connection to try to like keep her away from them, okay? Jackpot, winning, money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money, okay? Travel in the reverse. Okay, please let us know. How else is that relationship going between Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor? Okay, so it says carless, no car, repo, car issues, and stalker, watching, obsessed. Okay. Bottom of the deck, bad reputation, and then unfazed. Okay. So I do think that there is an ex on his trail, and they both know it. And I feel like they, you know, that's what fuels them to play up the relationship to the public, because she's trying to help him get away from this toxic ex who seems to only have wanted him for money. Well, not only, but that was a big part of why she's not able to let him go. Okay? So let me just start with the clarification. Please clarify the fishing for comments card. Who's fishing for comments in this connection when it comes to Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre? Who is fishing for comments? In other words, trying to find out information. Who's fishing for comments in this connection between Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre? So we've got Queen of Wands, the Devil in the reverse, Eight of Wands in the reverse, the High Priestess, the Moon in the reverse. So what I get from that is definitely there's a female here who is trying to get information. She's being very secretive, okay, but she's definitely trying to get information, and she's trying to, okay, she's trying to stop the connection from moving forward. Let's just put it that way. She's trying to stop the connection from moving forward. So I feel like she's, I don't know how she's doing it, but she's definitely trying to stop the connection from moving forward. We've got King of Swords. So when I see this at the bottom of the deck, I feel like he still talks to her. They're still in communication, him and the ex. And she finds a way to get information out of him about how is his new connection going with Tiana. I feel like she gets him to reveal things to her, the truth, yeah, about how he feels, etc. Like, that's what I feel. I feel like she still talks to him, the ex, and he still talks to her. Okay, and she asked him, oh, how are things going? How do you feel? Da 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 da. You know, she acts like she's genuinely interested, but really she has an alternative motive for the reason why she's asking those questions, okay? She knows he's honest, okay? He's brutally honest. It seems that way, okay? So I feel like she gets him to, like, open up and talk to her. And she tells him, oh, I'm not going to tell anyone. But really, her motive is to keep the relationship with Tiana from moving forward. Okay, she's fishing for information, okay, that she can use. Okay, she's being, like, deceptive. She's pretending that they're friends. And she's like, oh, you can tell me anything. So how's your new relationship going? Tell me what you like about her. Tell me this, tell me that. But really what she wants to do is gain information so that she can know, she can use it in a way to stop them from moving forward, okay? Because she wants him to herself. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Okay, please clarify this kissing ass card. Who's kissing ass in this connection? We've got the Sun in the reverse and Six of Cups in the reverse. So, like, yeah, the ex secretly, okay, because the Sun in the reverse could represent things being hidden, okay? And then Six of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, she wants to get back into his good graces, into his good favor. So yeah, she's kissing ass. She's pretending that, oh yeah, we're still friends. Oh, you can trust me. Oh, you can talk to me. Yep, Ace of Swords. She is, you know, basically his ex is, like, kissing his ass. Like, she wants to get back into his good graces. She has alternative or ulterior motives, okay? And we can see here, this is a woman coming with a bouquet of flowers. So she's trying to entice him. You know, she just wants to get back into his good graces, okay? Please clarify this jackpot card in the reverse. It says winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. I feel like that's the reason why she's kissing his ass. Okay, because she sees him as a jackpot and she doesn't want to lose that jackpot. Because like I said, she's not famous. Tiana Taylor is famous. This woman who Aaron Pierre just got out of, his ex, is not. So of course she's going to want to hold on to someone who's famous, right? That's what I think. But please clarify this jackpot card for us in the reverse. What does this jackpot card represent? Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Okay, someone's struggling financially. Six of Pentacles. Somebody needs help. Someone needs support. Yep, she does see him as a jackpot. Okay, she sees him as like winning the lottery. Okay, yep, she sees him as a King of Pentacles. Someone who has money. Somebody who's stable. Someone who's well off. And she does have ulterior motives. Okay, she does. Okay, she wants handouts. She wants him to give her money. Let's just put it that way. And that's why she's kissing ass. That's why she's trying to make sure that things don't progress between him and Tiana. So she's fishing for information. Look, exactly. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. She needs his support. Okay, she can't go on without him. And again, with the Two of Swords, I feel like she's also willing to fight Tiana. She's like in competition with her secretly. Okay? She's not telling anyone that she's competing, but she does want him to make a decision, her or me. It's kind of like that. Okay? Yep, Queen of Swords in the reverse and Seven of Pentacles. Yep. She does see him as an investment that's going to grow over time, and she wants some of that, you know. She wants some of that. Okay, please clarify this carless card. It says no car, repo, car issues. What does this card represent in this reading when it comes to Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor's relationship? Somebody's carless here. It could be her. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Swords. The Hanged Man. Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay, please clarify this carless card. No car, repo, car issues. What does this card represent in this reading? Queen of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. So she wants to date this guy. She wants to put in the work. You know, she's passionate about him. She wants a new beginning. She wants to date him. She wants to put in the work. She wants to do whatever it takes to get him back, but I don't understand what that has to do with carless. Okay, I really don't. But I'm seeing here that this Queen of Cups in the reverse, like she's passionate about him. She wants sex. She wants to date him. She wants to like work on the connection. Like she wants him back. Bottom of the deck is Two of Pentacles. Even if it means him having to cheat. Okay, even if it means him having to cheat, exactly. Cheat on Tiana for her, she'll take it. Yeah. Still don't know what that has to do with Carlos. I'm getting a sense that maybe she just doesn't want their connection to move forward. All right, please clarify this stalker card. Stalking, watching, obsessed. Who's stalking, watching, and obsessed in this connection here? Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Two of Cups. So once again, I just feel like this is the ex wanting him, and she feels very financially motivated to being with him. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles and then the Two of Cups, she feels, you know, very financially motivated in being with him. King of Swords, she loves his honesty as well, and yes, she wants a new beginning. in this connection with him. Okay, so I feel like she's like stalking their relationship. She's watching what's going on between them. She's watching the progress. I just feel like she doesn't want to lose him to Tiana, right? But at the same time, she's also very financially motivated here. Not to say that she doesn't have feelings for him, because I do see, you know, there are some feelings there. But again, like, you know, Queen of Cups in the reverse is someone who's manipulative, okay? Emotionally manipulative. She wants him to come towards her. She wants him to choose her, make a decision, and come towards her. Okay? Alright, so I'm just going to do something here. Okay, please show us once and for all. Okay, how does Aaron Pierre feel about his ex? Please let us know with these cards. How does Aaron Pierre feel about the ex that he just got out of a relationship with before Tiana Taylor? Oops, 9 of Cups in the reverse. He wasn't happy in that connection, okay? The Magician in the reverse, okay? 4 of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. There was a lot of manipulation, a lot of control, a lot of possessiveness in that connection, okay? And she's coming out as a Queen of Swords in the reverse, so this is someone who lies. This is a cold-hearted, lying, narcissistic bitch, okay? And he was not happy in that connection. In fact, he wasn't himself, okay? She was very controlling, very possessive, okay? So, yeah, he doesn't want to go back and be with her, okay? He was always on the defense in that connection. Always on the defense in that connection, always being abused, being forced and coerced, okay, in that connection. Yeah, she was very bossy. She forced and coerced him, and he felt overpowered in that connection. So he walked away, okay? And yeah, Queen of Pentacles, this is, I feel like this is how he sees Tiana Taylor. She's the Queen of Pentacles. She has money, okay? She has stability to her. She's not codependent like his ex. She's not a user, okay? So yeah, he walked away from her, but there's something there where it's like, it's like they're still friends, because he didn't do it in the right way. There's something about the way he walked away. There was like unfinished business there. There was no closure, okay? It's like he wasn't over her or something like that, or she wasn't over him. So it's like they're friends. Yeah, death in the reverse. Okay, well, anyways, but he doesn't want her, but I feel like there's still some kind of connection there. There's something there, okay? But all in all, that's the reading for Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor. So again, there's mutual respect. Okay, she really loves him, it seems like. She sees him as a twin flame. She sees him as a solid connection. She thinks he's honest. She loves his honesty. They communicate with each other. She's hoping for marriage one day in the future, you know. She feels very strongly for him, and he likes her, okay? He likes her. So I feel like her feelings for him are stronger than his feelings for her. However, it's going to grow. It's going to grow because she's helping him, okay? She's really helping him to get away from his ex, because his ex is something else, okay? She's this controlling, stalking. She's also a bully, possessive, okay? So she's helping him get away and get over his crazy ex. She's very defensive and protective over him. And yeah, I see that they have a really good connection. Okay, they have a really good connection, and yeah, they're like, I feel like they want to be like a power couple together. They definitely want to be a power couple, and they're the type of people that would get together and would say, hey, yeah, let's do this. Let's let's you know, I don't know how to explain it, but they are the type of people that would say, hey, let's do this thing, let's start this relationship, or let's get married for publicity, right? However, it's not solely for publicity, because there is feelings there, but it's like almost like they're friends first. Okay, they have like a friendship, they have a mutual respect. So yeah, all in all, it's a good relationship, and I see that it has lots of potential and lots of growth. Okay, he just really needs to get this ex off of his trail once and for all, and she's there to help him get that done. Okay, so yeah, that's a good reading. I like that. I'm not mad at it. Okay, I feel like they're good for each other. I feel like this relationship could grow into something very beautiful. Okay, yeah, so that's where I'm going to leave the reading, pile 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading for Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre. And if you did like it, please don't forget to give the video a like. You can also comment to let me know that you liked it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet, please feel free to do so. And yeah, I hope to see you again in my next readings, pile 3. In the meantime, have yourselves a very blessed and beautiful day, and namaste.